Hey, I've been making these tea lattes.
We are live, people.
We live. Yo. What it do is the OG of the double G, your boy Big Dog Joker checking in.
Boy King J.
And of course, it's your girl Courtney B. Tapping in live and direct with y'all this evening. How are y'all doing?
Hell yeah, and today gonna be special because we here with Mr. Honey Slab Creations himself, man. Why don't you introduce and tell the little people about yourself, man?
What's going on, you guys? They call me Honey Slab, the Honey Man, but my name is Rudy, just so everybody knows. I know it's not as exciting as the Honey Man, but you know that's the way it goes.
Get some good honey. Be the honey man.
Real good honey.
The honey man. I like that. That's almost on some.
Go good on a dry ass Popeyes biscuit.
That's it. Like, your honey has
Your
honey has actually been in rotation with all three of us since I opened that jar.
Okay, so that was about a good a month ago, huh?
It had to be since I've opened that jar. All three we have all indulged. I told you I become a little artsy with it. I told you this outside. I have my group of little my little paint brushes, and I paint the little honey on my cigars and my inside of my cigars and stuff. And I be sitting there doing my little arts and craft. It took trial and error. First one was too wet. Next one wet enough.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Little Picasso.
I mean, you're not the first person I've heard doing that. You know, my sister actually is the first person to show me how to paint them blunts before with the honey, and I was like, whoa, I never thought about that. But you can actually do that with regular honey. I guess, you know, with THC, it's just all better.
It just makes it 10 times better. It feels much better. But today, just so the people know, today we're going to be covering a true topic that we can really get into. We're going to be talking about addiction today. We're really going to be diving into a lot about addiction, rather it be people with drug addictions, rather it be people with social media addictions, rather it be people who are addicted to drama. We're really going to be diving into addiction. Sex addictions, any addictions. We're really going to be diving into them today, really getting, you know, the stress behind it and the blessings that, they came from us being addicted to these things.
I'm addicted to this cook right now.
that is, but before we dive into addiction, of course, you're a man with a business. You out here with the honey, you got the THC. Just tell us the process about making it, just making this stuff.
I mean, to be honest, it took me a long time to actually get the idea of making the honey. I only started doing it about a year ago, and to be honest, I was laying on the floor thinking of a new idea to come up with because everybody I know is honestly selling weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know, you don't want to be like everybody else. Everybody wants to do the next best thing, and edibles were everywhere already. So I mean, why make something that is a health benefit, you know, into something sweet like that? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it kind of clicked to me at the same time because we already had the name Honey Slab Creations. And I was like, I'm not even making honey and I have this name, you know? So it kind of all just morphed together all at one time and in my mind. And sure enough, I started pressing it out with my girl, my sister. I couldn't do it by myself. I had a whole community supporting me behind it.
That's when it actually some should work. Well, I mean, the process, like, really, what is how the hell do you put the weed in the honey?
I mean, I use, and I can't tell you everything, but I use pure THC.
Oh, come on. Tell us everything.
I mean, if I were to do that, you know, y'all can, everybody listening, go ahead and go make their own jar. I can't do that.
Understandable. Don't
I use local honey. I use as many local beekeepers as I can possible. I move around telling them exactly what I do, and they support it one bit. It's a new way for us to save the bees and for new people to get a hold of the honey.
So you be out there in the bee suits and everything?
I mean, not yet. I'm actually learning how to be a beekeeper. That's what I want to do whenever I come down to my own house. You know what
that's what's up.
I want to be able to make my own honey.
So you
my
ain't
own
gotta pay nobody nothing.
Exactly.
That's live. I would never come visit you. You're dealing with
a house full of bees.
By that time, you know, hopefully they'll all be tamed. I'll have everything, you know, A1. You ain't got to worry about being stung.
That boy gonna have an attack bee.
He probably would not, but that's like
an attack bee.
So okay, so me personally, I told you I drink the honey. Now we can go and start, I guess, kicking that out the way. One of the people will say our addictions is weed. People have told me that so much.
No,
hold on, I know nobody's, but that's what they gonna always. Oh, you are addicted to weed? Shut up. Look,
choose to smoke weed.
Shut up.
Exactly. It'll be a difference. It's like I thought an addiction came from people actually running away from something. Like you're doing something to run away from something. As a matter of fact, let me look up since we got the laptop here today, I'm gonna look up the actual definition of addiction and
It's gonna be
see.
a weed plant next to it.
It's gonna be a picture of us next to it. Oh, hold on. Does it have a definition?
That's a substance use disorder.
Man, first of all, it's a substance.
That's what I said. Substance.
Wow.
Malcolm.
That's what I
I
said.
was about to say, I think the honey kicking in at this point.
Nah, it's not.
Here you go.
Mhm.
Oh, this isn't really anything. The fact or condition of being addicted to a particular substance, thing, or activity.
Okay.
Substance, thing,
Correct.
or activity. Talking about your dependency, cravings, habits, weaknesses. So this actually can get interesting. What if I dived into weed being my addiction?
I mean, I think there's more people out there playing games than smoking weed.
No, but let's dive into it. Fine.
I do both.
Yeah, we exactly. Moses.
But like, are you addicted to the games?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because when I get mad, I be like, man, turn this shit off.
Yeah, but no, because you can go without. It's a good stress reliever. That I think that's the difference with people. It's a
But
lot
there's people
going
out
on.
there who can't turn the TV off from playing the game.
Oh, no, I can do that. Yeah.
See, and I actually know somebody
I
like
got
that who will
none.
fight you
I
for
got
turning
none.
off their game.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
I
got
know a couple.
See, okay, so yeah,
I
then
gotta go to work
strictly
in the morning.
addicted.
I can't do that.
But see, I can say I do that because I can say I've been dependent on weed to help me focus. Like if I haven't had it, to focus, sleep, and deal with a lot.
Eat.
But it does have a dependency on it, so I have to go with what it's saying. That is something that I have depended on in order to get me through something. Because if I'm
Okay.
sober, I'm doing too much at once. I tend to
Well,
crash.
Jimmy, we're
And at the end of the day, I think it's a choice because you're choosing to continue to do that.
True,
right.
but I can go without it. And that's what I thought the difference was with addiction.
Exactly.
Because like if I don't have weed, it's not like my day is ruined.
Yeah, like it's just another.
It's
day.
just really
A
another
sober
day.
I can say that I've been around it for so long that hasn't been a day that went by that I probably don't have it.
You got it in honey. I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying? But it's like if there were a day to come by and it was not there, I mean, either way, it'd probably end up showing up for me if I wanted it. You know what I'm saying?
understand.
But
True.
Right.
if I wanted to go out there and get it, exactly, that's a choice that you're making.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, it's not like when we don't have it, we can't go get it. Like, you
Yeah.
can still go get it. A person who addicted gotta find a way to go
I
get
guess
it. No
that's
matter
for you
what.
to say if you're addicted or not.
True. But the one addiction I can say, and people play on, what it say? When it comes to addiction, is it really what? Read that for me. I'm a little high.
Is it really one of it helps out? What?
See, you're gonna have to write.
Is it really one if it helps you?
Of
If
it.
it
Oh.
helps out?
Oh,
with you
okay.
mentally or physically. Okay, is it really an addiction if it helps you mentally or physically? That helps. See,
I mean, it would still be an addiction because it says
So
dependent.
you're saying that it's
Dependent.
medicine at this point, right?
Right.
I mean, hell, the weed
Basically.
created the smoker joker. Without the smoker joker, it was a lot I wouldn't have done.
Without the smoke,
Yeah, I'm
you
saying,
just
like-
be the joker.
Yeah, exactly. And I wouldn't have done a lot. That would have my music gone. You talking about my entire music catalog gone? My first video gone. The Gaming Galaxy game trailer. I don't know if that's gone, but it ain't promoted by the way it was.
That time you ran down the street in the drawers.
First of all, those were somebody else's drawers I stole, and I
Wow.
needed something to wear. But at least I had the sense to put on clothes and run down the street.
That is true.
That is true.
That is
Think
true.
about that.
That's a win.
Malcolm, I'll give you them drawers back. My fault, man.
Bring them back.
No, but what I have liked about the honey, let's just say the honey, and I'm not going to even count as weed as an addiction at this point, but since we are going to cover addiction, I wanted to cover social media addiction for one. I do want to talk about the honey, and I do want to get into the honey because I see a lot of ways that it has helped with a lot. Instead of it being something as an addiction, it's kind of being more of a what's something when something new comes out and it just
A trend, a fad.
no, but I want it to be bigger than like this really helps type shit.
Yeah, it's a new wave, to be honest.
Like creating a movement.
Yeah, like because my uncle can't smoke anymore. My uncle was a heavy cigar smoker.
Yeah, I get a lot of elderly customers, to be honest.
He needs it.
Yeah.
He's messed up in his throat. He's like, man, I want to smoke, but I can't.
And it's not only that. It's good for arthritis. It's good for what is it when they forget? Like
Alzheimer's?
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
How is it the weed makes us forget, but it's good for Alzheimer's?
It's actually the honey combined together. It makes its own compound.
Oh, honey the shit. Honey the shit.
You know what I'm saying? Once you heat and cool so many times, it creates its own compound, chemical compound. If you put it under a microscope.
So what other things are you making? Like just because this is just the honey. You honey slab creations. I've seen on your Instagram. You've done a whole lot of multiple things, just all infused with honey, right? Everything?
No. Okay, so I had to make new things, get new customers. A lot of people were asking me, "Can you make candy?" I was like, "Yeah, I can do that." So my next thing was Jolly Ranchers. Started making Jolly Ranchers. Just
Oh yeah, I fuck with you.
so
I'm finna look up these Jolly Ranchers. I know everything on Instagram.
Ranchers in my drink.
yeah.
Facts.
I actually brought some lollipops for you guys to try out.
shit.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I seen those on your story.
The goal was to go for
Hey man, you supposed to
Honeycomb.
log out the form when you
Wow.
pull up the laptop.
Look at these lollipops.
Oh shit.
that.
All right.
You can go ahead and try them out. You know what I'm saying? So I try to time just like I do the honey jars. I brought a couple other different flavors. I got hot honey. I got peach flavored honey.
Oh shit.
I didn't get the chance to bring the strawberry. We usually
Oh, they've had
a
plenty of that
lavender.
one.
Was that the one you always have? Yeah.
So this is where I put on like a spicy chicken sandwich. You know what I'm saying? From Chick-fil-A.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah,
You didn't fuck the game
I'm
up.
saying.
This man got
What time
hot
Chick-fil-A
honey.
closed?
Now.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, I think around 8 or 9. Yeah.
Damn.
What time Popeyes closed?
So
By 10.
Maybe 10.
They right there by the house because I don't even eat chicken sandwiches.
you know
Right?
what I'm saying? On your lunch break, instead of having to go take a smoke break,
Cause that's what
go
I
actually
do.
go eat your lunch, pour some of this shit up, and you come back.
Oh, you
straight,
can fuck
you know what
my
I'm saying?
head.
I'm about to
Yeah,
say,
I'm gonna need one.
Game
of them.
changing.
Y'all see, he done gave us the whole infused lollipops, y'all.
Yeah, like, I'll
So
go ahead and open one up and see if I can check it out.
Okay.
It's supposed to be upside down like a beehive.
Ah,
I did these
okay.
up real quick, you know what I'm saying, in the kitchen. But yeah,
so
best
what?
flavor you can possibly.
So this is pure honey
Sauce, bro.
around it.
No. So
Oh.
these are actually like candy flavored.
I was gonna say I'm finna go get
I say
me.
they're tropical flavor because I had to mix a few flavors together just to
Okay.
get the color going.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we gonna talk about a few things while we hop on the show. We gonna go through this. We've as y'all see, if y'all watched the show with who's that, Tamara. When y'all watched the show with Tamara, y'all seen what those shots did to us. This time we're gonna go with infused candy, honey, lollipops. They have the honey in their
I got
drinks.
honey in my drink.
I had a bit of the honey before I got here.
Try to stay with the logo, bees, honeycomb, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, it's good as hell.
Right.
I'm not gonna front. That's good. Like the flavor, good as hell.
Like nothing really you
Damn.
tried before, right?
Wow.
Like I ain't gonna like
That was fuck.
Very tropical.
September, right, Malcolm?
September. I'm gonna need this gentleman back on the show.
Okay.
We gonna have a
I
nice little
cannot-
lineup for him in September.
we-
September is a pretty nice lineup. Yes.
I cannot partake right now, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I'll leave you one.
I have to
I'll take his. No, I promise you.
monthly. I have to. I have an appointment.
I feel you.
I have to give off fluids.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, once a month, and I can't partake right now. But September, I hope to see you again.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be back.
'Cause
We're gonna
right
have
now-
to bring the whole lineup back.
Yeah,
September.
man, y'all gonna have me floating out the window
We're gonna be floating with you.
like a hoverboard.
September is a great month.
Y'all seen Half Baked? That's gonna be us.
Oh yeah, man.
The whole month.
For those who are just not tuning in, let them know what's going on tonight.
We're gonna be talking about addictions today, whether it be addiction to social media, addiction to any type of drug, addiction to problems, addiction to drama. We're gonna be really diving into addictions. So you came in your first business, right? This your first, or
Oh yeah, this is definitely my first.
okay, your first business venture. So right now, you really looking for this to be overly successful.
I mean, I kind of already have been. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but I'm
Be
here,
cocky.
I'm here talking to y'all.
Yeah,
you know
be
what I'm saying?
cocky.
So
Okay.
I've gotten somewhere, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mhm.
Man, I got a large following. Like I said, I didn't do it by myself. I started with a community of people I've already known. I got a good Facebook group of about 300 people. A good couple of people are watching right now who I probably couldn't have done it without either. Thanks, you guys. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, all it takes is a good community, a good following,
Good back,
good back, man. You know what I'm saying?
Support.
Support.
Foundation.
That's all it takes. And to be honest, you can pretty much do anything. You guys got to look out for them too.
Tell those supporters they're more than welcome to call in at 713-777-9595.
Hope you guys got that. Go ahead and call in.
713-777-9595.
Sound like we trying to sell something.
Yeah, it do. But nah, that do sound good. I am liking that. Now, we're gonna dive into some more stuff, but on That's What's Up, I kind of like to cover some stuff that kind of have been happening during the week, but a lot of times I don't get a chance to cover a lot of these crazy stories that I've seen through the week. So I was showing my brother this one earlier. It said a Subway restaurant worker was killed after dispute over mayo. Now, I know it's a crazy dispute. Have you been put in a situation where you've had to deal with any type of crazy dispute, being at the fact that, I mean, you selling hot honey? I know I gave you a hard time over hot honey.
Someone was like, "You're trying to burn my throat," just trying to be funny about it, but that's all it is. At the end of the day, they're gonna end up buying a jar.
I'm already thinking about buying a honey. He said put it on a chicken sandwich.
Facts.
You didn't
Sorry,
put
you
my
might
head
be.
with that one.
So within that, well, see, Courtney usually deals with the crazy people. I don't deal with a lot of crazy people. Crazy people have a tendency to know not to generally deal with neither one of us.
Mm-hmm.
But Courtney, oh, we love putting her out there as bait. We wish, honestly, we can put a body cam on her just so we can get half of her stories, actual video, so we can actually put them on here as a segment.
It's like life is like, bro, I can't make this shit up. Literally. Every time. But it's like, I've learned like persistence. I've learned like myself. So it's like no matter what, I know to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like no matter what I go through, honestly, that's the one thing I know how to do is just go through everything. Because if I don't go through it, I'm not gonna continue life. I ain't living.
Yeah.
I gotta feel. We human.
See, that's why I could say this honey is gonna be the new wave. Because now I could take the honey anywhere.
Yeah.
And I did. I took it to a restaurant.
My house.
Yeah, I took it to his house. I took it to I was at a party with this whole jar of honey. Dude, with a whole jar of honey. I didn't give a damn. No.
Kid's birthday
You got
party.
some honey, bro?
I brought some honey, bro. And
Matter
I'm
of fact,
telling you,
you know what? I had honey on the biscuit, Popeye's biscuit that day too. Now that I think about it.
see, the honey goes everywhere. Now, the honey obviously helps with anxiety and everything, but we're talking about more about the addiction. Going into addiction. Now, obviously, they're going to talk about weed, whatever. You can say we're addicted to weed. I just like smoking weed, whether you like it or not. Yeah. Now, this one, I didn't know if I really wanted to discuss too hard, but I am dealing with a few things to where it's almost a double addiction. Somebody close to me is addicted to drugs. Real tough, truthfully. And I'm addicted to loving the hell out of them. And it's almost poisonous because the more I love them, the more I get hurt. The more I love them, the more I keep getting hurt. The more I keep getting hurt, and it hurt every single damn time. But they're addictions. Have you ever dealt with that, or do you have any advice to the people out there actually dealing with that? Because that has been a consistent thing within our community. All of us have we'll just say the crackhead uncle.
I mean, if it comes down to that, and you really gotta love this person, and that person can't love you during this addiction, then I mean that's up to you to stay or not. But I mean, as for the addiction itself, and if you want to help that person or not get around this, I mean that's up to that person. Like I said, everybody has a choice whether to call it an addiction or not. If you want to call it an addiction for that person, that's got to be a perspective. Because what if this is that person's medicine and that's the only thing keeping them going?
I feel that.
Never thought about it that way. Never really thought that really made
A lot of sense.
a lot of sense. I would say people need to be addicted to something. I like everybody has an addiction. Some people have an addiction to success, which drives them crazy. Like it will drive you into the dirt. You out here with your business. I know you had this addiction to success. You want to be big at what you're doing. Honey Slab will be big because it's not too many people, especially around here, actually providing your product. Oh, what is that?
Original.
I feel like weed is not worse than drinking. How many people have you seen driving drunk? Well, exactly. You know, certain addictions hurt.
Drive through daiquiri shacks.
Facts.
You really think them people not drinking? They drink till they get home.
You can take liquor to go now from restaurants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a whole, like beer included. Like it's a whole nother world out here.
Y'all want niggas to die.
And that's another way to talk about that. You've had so many people addicted to drinking. They get to drinking and driving, and they support it. Oh, we want to stop drinking and driving, but you make to go, you know, drive through daiquiri shop, as you say, drive through liquor stores. You can drive off with this. It's no drive through blunt shops. Like nobody in there just, hey man, I just need a quick blunt. All right, $5.
I mean, there is a drive through
though,
dispensary.
you know.
I can't remember exactly where it is,
Mm-hmm.
but I've heard about a drive-through dispensary somewhere. Not in Texas, but there is a drive-through dispensary somewhere.
See what I'm saying? And I don't like that. The fact that you got to go to that extent just to get something that actually calms you. But I don't have to go far to get this alcohol. I can go anywhere to get that.
Go to the corner store and get some liquor.
That's what I'm
It's a liquor
saying.
store everywhere.
I can go and do whatever I want with this alcohol, but the one thing that's actually helping people, benefiting people, helping with all the things that you say, I can't just go walk out and get that. The one thing that might keep me out of jail, but you'll give me that liquor, so drinking and driving.
Man, if everybody smoking blunt, everybody will be chilling.
I mean, it comes down to just being legalized, right? We just gotta legalize it.
It's Texas.
Find out all the things that we can do, and you know, even then when we do that, they still turn us down. So I mean, we just gotta keep getting it how we get it.
How dare you disrespect the hard Jolly Ranchers? How dare you?
What?
I'm talking about make the soft Jolly Ranchers because she hate the hard ones.
First of all,
OG.
Okay, first of all, when you dealing with any THC product, I don't want to be able to get rid of it fast.
Then that makes it a gummy, right?
Yeah, then you just
What's the point?
You got like a sour gummy.
you are gonna treat that Jolly Rancher. You know what? We're gonna get into that. I'm gonna make fun of you after the show because a lot of these jokes, I don't know if Malcolm and Lisa can take them on their page due to my
I didn't put it on that page. Did I?
Oh, you didn't put it on their page? Good.
Go for it.
Yeah, you treat that Jolly Rancher like a Courtney.
Like a Courtney.
Hey, that's one of the moments. Like, why you calling my name? I ain't got nothing to do with this. That's between A and B. I'm over here minding my business. Okay.
Treat that Jolly Rancher like it's Jolly Rancher with a K. That's how you got to do the laugh.
But I'm against that though, because I like the hard Jolly Ranchers in my drinks.
Mm-hmm.
The hard Jolly Ranchers are better in your drinks.
See, I was looking for some for my drink, but the punk ass corner store didn't have none, so I was a little upset.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of places that sell them in little singles no more. You know, you can just reach and they get a handful of them.
That's all I need.
See, I need to meet friends that have an addiction to candy because I always want some goddamn candy, and my friends ain't never got none.
I like gummy candy.
I always got.
I don't care. Yeah, but that's not why. I know that. I mean, that ain't why I'm invited. If you coming, I'm not looking for no goddamn candy. But I need a friend who addicted to candy so they can always come over. Man, I always got some candy. All right, good.
You're gonna have a trunk full of candy.
Yeah, just like I don't know why this person got candy, but this person always got some goddamn candy.
That's some pedophile.
I mean,
You-
I honestly make the gummies now too, dude. I make the Jolly Ranchers, the gummies. I got chocolates, I got truffles, I got Reese's cups.
You got
Did this
gummies,
nigga say
you got
Reese's cups?
Reese's. Hold up, you just said all my favorite kinds of candy.
He said a
right
Reese's
there.
cup,
Yeah.
Yes.
peanut butter and chocolate.
Inside the chocolate, yeah.
Okay, talk
You
your
trying
shit.
to get
Talk
me
your
the OD
shit.
line, this motherfucker.
Talk
That's one
your
of my favorite
shit.
candies.
I'm
right
here.
I just bought a bag of Reese's.
We
Like,
Okay.
gonna need a
That's
box
real.
of them. We might as well go
Hey,
in.
You might as well just let us know the feed.
Since he brought it up, I gotta let the cat out the bag, man.
Mhm.
This past Halloween, man, Lisa brought some candy home. Now it was Reese's in a peanut butter cup. with a layer, just like a Reese's peanut butter cup, with a layer of marshmallow on the top.
Oh,
That's something was hitting. I ate the whole motherfucking bag, man. A big damn that 5-pound bag, man. I ate the whole motherfucking one sit.
That's a bag. That's a real. That come as one.
Is it like white?
It was white marshmallow on top of a regular peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cup.
No, I mean it came like that.
It came like that. There was a special they had on Halloween. She can't find it. She said she found them on Amazon.
Oh, they only do the once a year type.
Shit. But anyway,
because they got some what they got some Oreos, like some white fudge covered Oreos or something. They only come around like Christmas time.
White fudge Oreos, okay. I never had that either.
Yeah, them hoes. Hey, shit.
Mm-hmm.
You said white fudge Oreos?
Like it's white fudge over the Oreo.
Yeah, y'all. They see this is a bunch of hot stuff. That's them damn lollipops. Because now I'm on Amazon looking up goddamn Halloween Reese's Puffs, Reese's Cups.
These, right?
What you mean these? You done found them?
I think so.
On Amazon.
You think these?
On
Is it
Amazon.
these?
That's them.
That's them though, right?
Yes.
I remember seeing these in the store.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember they was there for a season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get them. Okay. I'm gonna get them. You say a 5-pound? I'm gonna get about at least a 20-pound bag.
Well, I'd say I couldn't stop. That hose was hidden, man. And I wasn't even high, man. I wasn't drunk. I ate that whole motherfucking bag.
They were just good like that.
And see, now that's dangerous for me because now even with this lollipop, I done told like I eat candy. I eat a few things. Yeah. But another thing with the honey, I've had a few people tell me they and this is latest review, made a nice little hot thing of tea, and it felt more of the body high rather than the whole, the whole mental of it. Like when we smoke and do our thing, we actually get to the point where we chill, we lazy, but you can actually see it in our face and things like that. With them, I kind of saw it in their face, but I more saw it in their actions. Have you had anything weird or any trippy events happen off of people like ingesting the honey or things like that? What was that laugh?
I can say people with the new experience, like people who don't smoke at all, who want to try it and first come to me and try the honey. They do come to me saying like they do feel like dizzy, like when they get up, they do feel like they're tripping, you know what I'm saying? And I mean that's only because you don't smoke weed, you go straight to this honey that which I use 99% pure THC into it, and if you look it up, they've been doing this 3,000 years ago. They were infusing honey and THC. There's medical studies and colleges and everything going on for the health benefits. So it does a lot more than what we just think it does to our body. It's actually cured people.
I mean, honey in itself is damn good.
Exactly. But they found infused honey back in like the Mayan caves, already like broken into, and they study it, and sure enough, it comes back as both. It's been around for a long time, and for people to bring it back in this day and age, I've only read about like a handful of people, in other states, and it made me want to even do it more. Oh, cool.
See, I need to start doing a lot more with honey. I watch a bunch of cooking shows, so whenever honey come out, I'm always interested on like what effects, what more can I do with the THC product, what more can I infuse it in. I like seeing the process though. I'm always a person who loves seeing the process of stuff made. When the whole wax and the weed wax came out, I had to look up the process. I like seeing that. I want to see what more you actually like make. Like, I don't know what all can happen with honey. I know honey can do a hellified lot. Do you make butter?
Oh yeah, I can do that too.
See what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff I need to be around and happen, because he don't cook it. He just keep burning it for some reason. He can't cook it. So terrible.
I've had people ask me if I can just make them straight oil and straight butter just so they can make their own edibles and stuff like that. And it's like, I can, but like,
should told him, hell no, you buy my shit.
You're defeating the purpose of what I have right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's bad for you. This is not bad for you.
What more can I put this honey in? Because we didn't already put it on biscuits.
You can actually just put it in water with the flavored, you know what I'm saying? With the flavored ones, you can put that in some water, shake it up, and you fucking got to drink yourself right there. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I got my drink.
I'm
I
here
think-
for it 'cause
I think I'm an overnight meal drink.
You can mix it with some tea, you know what I'm saying? Lemonade. I've had people do their own lemonades,
Hennessy.
all that.
Hell, y'all.
Mixed drinks though, yeah. You can definitely do mixed drinks all day long.
But sometimes I put honey in my coffee as a sweetener. That's the different taste.
Oh, yeah,
It
it's-
actually tastes good.
You can be a sweetener into any food too. Any baked object that you need to put
Cakes.
sugar in. Anything that you put sugar in, you can just substitute it with the honey.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to make cookies, substitute.
I did oatmeal. Instead of using the sugar, I ended up using the honey pretty good. I was actually feeling real good for breakfast. I put it on my toast, everything. And excuse me.
Oh yeah, no, French toast, pancakes. That's exactly what I do with this. Dude.
And I'm a French toast head, so yeah, I'm gonna need some of that. Mm-hmm.
Just which flavor? Like you already tasted the strawberry, so which one you talking about? You gonna get?
Yeah, I gotta try this
Who,
out,
me?
man. It ain't as hot as it sounds, bro.
Oh, I'm probably gonna fuck with this beach cream honey.
And a high honey.
I'm
for
probably
sure.
gonna get this hot honey because
Mhm.
Let me see this.
yeah, I can put this on a chicken sandwich.
Nah, I need that other stuff.
I said chicken sandwich.
Sandwich,
And
not
these-
sandwich.
These are so
Sandwich.
good.
I did that.
Yeah, yeah,
Motherfuckers don't usually know the difference.
yeah.
You guys don't try it.
Okay.
I try what?
Yeah, the hot honey.
The hot, yeah. Let's try hot
I mean,
honey.
you can try the peach one too.
You see,
can
this
try
is
the
some
hot one.
perversion. He don't just he don't come up here with spoons.
We've had
These
the
are
peach one for sure.
We got
It's good.
beehives.
no. We've had the strawberry.
The strawberry one.
We had strawberry
Okay,
cream.
okay.
Mix it
I
up,
wanna
feel
try
like
this
it,
hot
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
See how hot it is.
If I mess around past that, I'll just fall on Jay. I'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I haven't been following the comments. Clarissa was on the same wavelength y'all was on. She's tuned in. She just asked about French toast. She said, "What else can I put honey in? Can I put it on French toast or use it for serve for waffles?"
Yes, everything like that.
She could put it on the
Everything you
French
substitute
toast,
Syrup for, you can definitely put it on. Another thing is your cereal. Anything that you would add like sugar in your cereal, like Cheerios, which is pretty much what I would do.
It ain't hot, but it got a little.
A little heat to it, right?
Yeah, it got a little heat to it. It ain't hot though.
What is that?
Exactly like I would
It's
do.
the honey.
Don't
It's
eat that
honey,
honey.
but it's like hot honey.
Yeah.
Hot honey?
I like that.
Infused honey, y'all, is the topic tonight,
nigga
along
done
with
seasoned honey.
addictions. Are you addicted to anything, whether it's sex, gambling,
Liquor.
gambling, success, liquor, drinking, alcohol,
Street whores.
We could
drugs?
we could talk
street
about that.
whores?
Malcolm, talk about your addiction to sex for a minute.
I don't have it. I was told that before, though. I was told that before, and it made me look in the mirror real close. But I don't, because I had I had 3 or 4 women
At the same time.
at the same time.
Ooh.
3 or 4 women at the same time, and then I would still have
You ain't
time.
addicted. You just good at it.
I was just good at it. I didn't
Shit.
see it as being addicted. But I was called that. They've said that a lot of men that cheat, they say they're addicted to sex. I don't think that's true. I think they just like getting over. That's what I think.
Agreed.
Okay.
Having their cake and eating it too. That's what I think.
What kind of cake?
So if you can be addicted to having your cake and eating it too, I guess that was me. Because I had 3, 4, and sometimes 5.
Possible.
How do you sometimes five?
Possible.
Because if I already have 3 in the stable, and this was not with Lisa, y'all. So
Get off that drama.
that's how rumors get started. Before I met Lisa, you know what I'm saying? I was searching for that right one and couldn't find them.
You had options.
I had options. So
Women got options.
I got options.
women got options all the time, so I had mine. But to answer Joker's question, how do I add another one in? I would, if I already have 3 in the stable that I'm already visiting regularly or dating regularly, and 1, 2 might be out of town. 1 might be with the husband. That shit, it's time for me to go mingle.
Wow.
So that's how another one would come up. I'd go out to the club with my homeboy and boom, I'd meet somebody else.
What's up, girl? You come
Yeah.
home with me tonight?
Yeah. So, I try not to talk about it too much, but yeah, I guess if I was addicted to something, I guess it was having my cake and eating it too. I don't think I was addicted to sex.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little pound cake.
I don't want to touch that one. But seriously, a lot of people do deal with a whole lot of crazy addictions. We And I really want to cover the ones that just go too far. You can cover. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to switch that because some addictions, like I said, are good. Me actually smoking, I told you, created the smoker joker. It created a lot. It actually opened up. Man, we met this dude. If it wasn't for THC, what would we be sitting here doing?
Exactly.
I'd probably be at work.
Exactly. We're sitting here like, where would we be? Some addictions need to be.
Courtney, I need some of the French toast.
She need her French toast with a K.
I'm gonna get the honey.
Is that code word for something?
No, it literally means I'm gonna get the honey. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
I got you.
Wait, so I'm still lost. So was that code or not?
Yeah, it was code.
Okay. I was like, wait, nigga, because she said no, but
I'm gonna get the honey.
that still sounded like.
Yeah.
Not this honey, the other honey.
No, I'm talking about that. She wants the honey because I be cooking French toast at home. I be being very liberal.
Right.
Right. Everybody said right at the same time.
Right.
Y'all gotta try my French toast. Like, understand why we having this conversation right
Hold
now.
on, y'all gotta have your own personal French
No,
toast.
we talking about just some homemade French toast, like real
Nah, I
life.
do fuck with
You know what I'm
French
saying?
I got some bread at ours. So what you need?
Yeah.
I can't tell you that live, man.
Okay.
If I tell y'all my ingredients, but just know, like, I made some good French toast.
Okay,
I
well,
made
you
some
making
French
some
toast
French toast.
sandwiches,
I'm
y'all.
on a French toast sandwich.
A French toast sandwich. Yes, man. I'm talking about
Fuck
next.
me.
And put the
time,
honey
like
on it?
cooking.
Bro,
That's why she telling me to get
I
the
don't even think I'm
honey.
gonna
You
dip
get what
that
I'm saying?
motherfucker.
Like,
Lisa, you hear this?
nigga, do
So
you
what
not
you making
hear?
this French toast?
Lisa, you hear this?
Yeah,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Bread, I cook it.
He
Lisa.
got bread. That's what he just said. He said, I got the bread.
Like, I got bread, I got egg. What you need?
Okay,
Okay,
let's
let's
go.
go.
You want me to get some breakfast sausage?
You
What?
show- Look, you sure you got eggs? Last time you ain't had eggs.
Yeah, I got
Fried
eggs.
chicken.
It sure didn't shit. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll stop, get some extra eggs. We definitely have every
I'm
goddamn
bringing
thing.
some deal pan sausage.
All right, I can make that enough though. We really can. I do French toast for us.
Man, you hear that?
I got y'all.
As a matter of fact, let's
We'll
do-
use the honey.
Saturday
Let's do that for
morning.
next. No, let's do that for next Thursday.
Saturday
September is the
morning.
birthday month for me and Joker too, so we can live, y'all.
Oh, look.
Stack
Yeah.
of French toast.
Y'all ain't even get lit with me for my
Yes, we
birthday.
did.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
I made you a whole goddamn cake, nigga.
No, I'm talking about here.
Yeah,
Oh,
we had the jack.
yeah.
Oh, y'all was drunk.
We was drunk for your birthday.
Yeah, we was fucked up.
Okay.
But we got you. It's all about birthday. We found you.
Yeah,
already know what
damn
it
right.
is.
Yeah.
We get lit, you get lit with us. It's nothing, no discriminating.
Look at that. Hell, we gonna do something. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. September. I don't give a damn what they say I'm addicted to. I ain't gonna give a. But positive addictions. Oh Jesus. No, some positive addictions have driven people like burgers. You was addicted to burgers, you created a McDonald's, Burger King, and all that shit. You know, you was addicted to hoarding, motherfucker created Amazon.
What if that's just being addicted to money?
Is that good or bad? Because that sounds dangerous.
It does.
Because getting money, if you willing to do anything, that's why people say
It
doing
depends
anything
on
for
how
clout.
you getting that money.
That's why that's an addiction.
And it can become unhealthy because you stop taking care of yourself.
People doing
You know
anything for
what I'm saying?
clout.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you willing to die.
People
But
set themselves on fire. That was a challenge. Motherfuckers set themselves on fire to get famous for money. Or at this point, it's just an addiction to fame. Fame is the biggest drug.
Right.
People snorting so much Facebook. Like, man, bro, they I'm for real. They snorting that Facebook, shooting up that Twitter, man. TikTok has made more celebrities. And that's what you need to be on. Honey Slab, this has been a marketing strategy. Every small business, y'all listen. Find y'all somebody doing something crazy on the internet and have them do something with your product. It's a guy out there right now. I don't know why he's doing this, but he probably pour honey all over himself just for bees to do something with him. Give him your honey. Here's Honey Slab Creation Honeys. Let him pour the honey all over himself. Hey, I don't give a damn what he do. It's great because he gonna get big. Because 20,000 people gonna watch that video.
But how many people you think gonna sit there and pour honey all over this?
I don't know. Niggas do that now. You just had people trying to jump over cars. They setting themselves on fire. They eating the hottest chip in the world. For what? That pocket chip, I didn't know a damn thing about it till people was like, let's do the one chip challenge. That shit made it so goddamn far. Celebrities doing one chip challenge. had the boxer, was it the bronze bomber, doing a 1-chip challenge. That's the only way that damn chip got famous. He has THC.
Hopefully they're doing it just because they're getting paid to do it, you know, not just for the fame.
Shit.
Because
They ain't get paid for that.
All them views get counted up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They get paid for the views.
They get paid now?
I'm not sure who that is. Do y'all know?
The cameraman. Nope. Hello, streamers. How is everyone? And what is the topic?
What it do? The topic of discussion is addiction. Talking about this addiction. This big old addiction.
Whether it be
Oh wow, that came from YouTube.
sex.
Yes.
Okay.
We have a lot of women out there addicted to J. I'm so tired of that
I
shit.
hope not. Shit. I'll be addicted to me. That gonna be some mad motherfuckers.
No. But getting out there with addiction, damn it, you made me lose it. The positive addiction. The positive
addiction.
positive addiction.
Work
You've had your work ethic towards doing this. You created so much off this damn honey. That has been your addiction.
Oh yeah, I guess the whole company itself, Honey Slap Creations, has been my addiction. You could say, yeah, just making it what it is today.
That's what it needs to be. Your hustle needs to be your addiction.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much everything I got.
I like that. And that's how they be feeling about that one drug. That's all I
what you
got.
Addiction.
And a crackhead is probably the most dedicated person. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that is the most consistent, because they will do whatever for crack. Whatever. That drug make them suck thing.
She say suck thing.
They suck thing for that drug. Like crack, it's like it comes in the application. Like, are you willing to suck? If you're not willing to suck thing,
How does that work? A weed head going to what you call it, and then a crackhead going to one of them classes.
it won't. Crackheads, you realize how addicted you have to be to say fuck everything. I need this. If you had that towards your hustle, crackheads would be the best workers ever. I think you should. I wouldn't say put crackheads on your team. I would have them as a market. Oh yeah, but you know that. So put them in a place where they can give them all the stuff they're gonna take for free. Like you're gonna give them.
Naked, make it honey.
Bruh. Ass making pressing honey.
Make it honey.
Bill, but now, like, dog, that addiction in itself has forced a lot of people to work and do a lot of things. I've got multiple TVs and other appliances based on that drug. That addiction is something else. I gotta stop joking because addiction is not a something that I want to joke over. It is real shit. I mean, I actually seen a crackhead. I actually seen the sores, the scars. I've seen what they did to that family.
Yep.
Mentally.
Right.
And these are good people. Like, why is it people who are addicted to crack so talented? Like, it'd be the most talented people.
It really do be wasted talent. But maybe it's like the pressures of life. Maybe that's what pushed them to their addictions because they couldn't handle it. And they feel like this is the only way they could really handle it.
That's the only way they can escape.
And they talked about,
saying?
God damn it, I gotta redo
Like
this.
I said before, it was their choice to make those mistakes that got them there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You say you can feel sorry for them all day long. You can call them an addict all day long. In their eyes, that's who they are.
But then I get to
That's just like a girl, the basketball player. That's in Russia.
Man, and it's crazy.
Well, that was for vape pens.
It's illegal to have drugs in Russia.
But no, they just said vape
Why
pens. I didn't know it was a weed
would you
pen.
take drugs to Russia?
No, I mean, hold on. I was under the impression she took a regular vape.
That's what you
pen.
said. It was
I know. There were
That's
THC
tobacco.
pens.
Oh, see. I mean, as a celebrity, I wouldn't take
Everybody
drugs
feeling sorry for
nowhere.
her when she broke the law.
Like out of that, and I look at it.
LeBron wouldn't take no THC pens to Russia.
As a celebrity, for one, I wouldn't travel with drugs, considering I'm rich enough to buy drugs wherever I'm at if I want it. But if I'm going into any foreign country, and I always said that I'm not going to try to take drugs, period, out or into, especially if I'm going country to country. Especially in Tokyo, like in Tokyo, Japan, they will shut you down.
Main law there.
Like Tokyo, Japan, they give you about 10 years, period.
That's what I said. Like that's what, and I said it was
Russia.
to make an example.
Nah.
But Russia don't play, and
Exactly. So
they
why
don't play.
would you take weed pens to Russia?
Y'all ever seen Locked Up Abroad?
Yeah, I seen
Yeah, I seen that. I seen.
That'll scare anybody.
Yeah, I seen that.
I don't think it gets enough recognition because they stopped doing that show when like they don't do Locked Up. Why do niggas in jail watch Locked Up? I sat there in county and realized, why do y'all want to watch
Bad Boys?
Why?
Like, I used to fight behind Bad Boys because I was on the show one time. I was on the show one time, so I was traumatized, and that's all they wanted to watch. Man, if y'all don't turn this shit up, I'm fighting the whole day room.
Like
the whole day room.
That should come out as a fucking addiction. I sat all that time when I was in county and I looked. I was like, man, what they want to watch? They watching Locked Up. Like at this point, nigga, we live in this.
You watch the news.
But why at this point? At this point, I want to watch cartoons. I'm already locked up. I don't want to see other stories of people locked the fuck up.
Their stories might be funnier than your stories.
Man, none of this shit funny. None of us want to be here.
Comparing stories.
It's some reverse psychology type shit.
They basically showing you that your dumb ass fucked up and this is why you here. So we're gonna make you watch why your dumb ass is here.
This is what I honestly think most jails do.
This shit, basically.
I honestly think most jails, especially like counties or city jails, when they dealing with like offenders who ain't really done nothing, they always put somebody who done been in there for years to scare the shit out of them, kind of like their own personal little scare straight. Because the dude that was in my cell didn't have no goddamn business being here. These dudes, like this dude had been institutionalized for so long, he walked around the cell, boxers sagging right below the pubes, and he just walked around. I was like, I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah, and I knew instantly we're not in here for the same reason. Neither are we in here for the same amount of time. Why am I in the same set? This nigga just walking around, just pubes just hanging out. Like you love this life, huh? You comfortable. You just walking around drawers and socks. This concrete floor, I ain't seen a carpet. Niggas done pissed all over this floor. They just walking. You live, you good. Me, I don't even want to take a shower. Y'all, oh man, we good. You just put this up. Hey man, just what was it? Shit and flush. For every drop, courtesy flush. Like niggas, like you got to flush and shit.
I do that.
Down one, drown one.
See, they not playing every time.
That's a real thing.
Yes, that's a goddamn.
Because it's disrespectful to sit there and let somebody else
smell your shit.
So
you will fight if they smell it.
If you have 10 turds, they expect you to flush
10
10
times.
motherfucking times.
One dude didn't flush properly. He came out the shit and got the shit beat out of him. I said, "Oh my God, I do not need to be. I don't want to be here." Yeah, I do it now because I'm nervous that I might get beat up out of nowhere. Like if I don't flush right, I might get my ass whooped. Like I'm talking about Malcolm. Ass down, hand right here. Just I ain't finna say it. God. We on point. No, but that's an addictive, like that's a messed up mentality.
Somebody will drag you off the ship because they feel like you disrespect them if you don't drown one.
Wow.
For real. So you'll be fighting with shits that you ain't even been able to wipe yet.
Wow.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Ass be dirty and your face be swollen up by the time you get to wiping. Like, look, man, and it for real. But people know what they doing to you. It's like you need money for everything now, and she asking. So are we addicted to it, or is it put in our life for us to be addicted? Money. Well, money. Yeah, you kind of. A lot of people kind of choose to be addicted to money. Now, if you want to be successful in life, you know you need money. And so, yeah, it's kind of hard to even call that an addiction when it's something that you actually need. Now, if you think you need it to be happy, then yeah, you're completely wrong.
Well, how much do you think is enough money?
I don't think there is, because you're looking at
because it could be someone that has a lot of money and they still feel like
they need more.
Every person's value of money is different.
Yeah,
so, I mean, you could call that an addiction still.
It is. It's about the value of your life. Like wherever you see your life, you want enough money to be able to maintain that life and at the same time be able to do more. But because everything continues to rise, everything's continued, there can never be enough money. And money is really, from what you see, is not going to solve a lot of your happiness, because a lot of people who have killed themselves or had drug overdoses have been more celebrities. So that lets you know where a lot of this stress come from. You get all that money when you didn't come from money. Now you're the bank of the family. All that stress is put on your back. You want to help Annie. You want to help every person that wiped your ass and whooped your ass. You want to help them, but you can't.
They don't even want to help themselves.
It's not enough money for you to buy auntie, uncle, grandma, cousin, other auntie. You can't.
Hey, but you can always try.
And that's where people stress themselves. That's where that addiction comes. Man, I want to do it so bad to the point I will live on the street in order to try to put them in the house.
See, it should never come down to that. See, so you're saying that there's people out there with an addiction
to the hustle, to actually wanting to do more for everybody else.
Facts. Agreed.
Or you got some people that do so much for others, and it's like, damn, ain't nobody checking on me to see if I'm good.
And that's where the all that stress comes from.
Exactly.
Nobody checks on the person. Like, how many people started with you? How many of those people really check on you? On you?
When I first started, it was probably just me and 2 other people, getting down with some honey. Pushing it off. Now, like a good 10 people got a hold of this honey and know about it. Push that off. Now, a good 50 people know about it. Now, a good 100 people know about it.
But despite the business, how many check on you?
You know what I'm saying? We got my family, my community. I could say a good number of people, actually. I can't say they don't.
That's good. See, and that's what's needed.
Relationship, man.
That's how you start a successful goddamn business. Nobody checks on the actual person starting the shit. And all of us, they check in with my black ass all the time. I fucks with them so damn tough. Love him, hate him. Not Malcolm so much. I don't really like him, but he's a good person.
It's cold blooded. Sounds like we got a first caller, y'all.
Oh man, see, we be lighting up with the callers. We went averaging no calls, and not everybody got some. We gonna have to just get a cell phone.
Man, I don't know what y'all talking about, but shout out to y'all. Because, these are amazing. Okay.
Man, I told that damn lollipop up.
12 pack or something. Look, I need a special order.
A 12 pack of lollipop.
What we looking like, Malcolm?
Yes.
Hello, caller. You are on What Up Radio on Real Talk 100 Radio. Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with tonight?
This is the boss lady, Lisa Murphy.
Lisa, where's my plate?
I'm working on this table and wondering where my plate is.
I know it.
Okay, we're back to it. All right. Hey, Lisa, you know what's funny about this situation?
She cooks every time before she comes.
No, that's not even. No. The funny thing about this situation.
Hold on. She's talking. Hold on, Lisa.
The funny thing about this situation is I literally just went to the meat market and just told Jay the whole story of how I had to get home from grocery shopping today, okay? So look, today was the day I went and made groceries. I'm not making this up.
Look, I almost died today. I got stuck 4 times trying to start an ID. I could have died and still didn't get fed.
Look, but the problem is, I remember you telling me if I didn't cook, you would also cook, ma'am. So am I the only one not upholding the bargain?
Yes. Oh, that is.
Okay, I can cook now. Hold on, watch. Well, that worked all day. Perfect.
And that's my exact problem right now, Lisa. I'm at work all day, all the time. I'm literally at work in the middle of the day until nighttime.
I think y'all should have a cook-off on Thursday.
So I haven't forgot about you, but I got you.
Y'all should make French toast.
The reason for
Sandwiches.
my call is I love the topic. Love it.
Thank you.
Drugs, alcohol. I didn't think about gambling earlier, so that's a lot of really good topics.
Hell yeah.
But I have a question. Is addiction hereditary?
That's actually a good one.
I believe that it can be passed down through genetics. Only because it's just like the things that we eat, anything that we put into our body, it can be passed on to our kids.
I say taught. Like I say them actions because go ahead,
I come
sweet.
from a large family of people that are addicted. Well, of course I'm British, so most British people are alcoholics.
Facts.
At least where I'm from
I hear my
Scotland.
phone on,
They go to the pub before they go to breakfast. But, I've been around addictive people my whole life, but one thing I don't have is an addictive personality. Everybody I hang around with, probably about 90% of the people I hang around with are addicted to cigarettes. I was, around secondhand smoke all the time. I never got addicted to alcohol. My dad was an alcoholic. My ex-husband was an alcoholic. So I don't have an addictive personality, and I'm so thankful for that. I raised my kids where they weren't around drugs, but peer pressure and the people that they were hanging out with. And of course, it was just weed. And a lot of people say weed is good for you, it's natural, whatever. And okay, that's your belief, and that's how you feel. But in kids that are immature, it also opens up doors for so much other stuff. So I personally have a problem with my children doing it. I don't care what anybody else does in their life. Just like I don't care what you do in the bedroom. It doesn't matter to me. I like you as a person, not what your habits are, what your habits aren't. So I wanted to find out if it's hereditary, because is it something that they got, I know all three of my kids were born addicted to cocaine. They're all 1 year apart. So I look at it as, because they were born addicts, that it's like a natural thing for them. Like it's something that they're always going to face. And for anybody who does not know my situation, all three of my babies are adopted. They were taken from their parents. I don't do drugs, never have done drugs, so I'm not the reason they were born addicted to cocaine, but this is something that has stigmatized their life. And all three of my children have been addicted to weed. One of them pills, lean, some kind of syrup stuff. Again, not real familiar with it all, but I know that it's played a big part in their life. So because they started off addicted, do you think that's why they have the addictive personality that they do now? Or was it inherited? Or is it just the peer pressure for the kids that they're hanging out with?
It could be a little bit of stuff.
I know that medically it could really technically answer that question, but
I mean, it all depends on how they grow up too at the same time, because if they're around it during the process of growing up, then it's always going to be there in their mind, even though they're trying to grow out of it.
yeah, my kids were not raised around anybody that did drugs. I kept drugs completely out of their life. They were educated about drugs. They weren't around somebody that was a heavy drinker, an occasional drinker, maybe, but not a heavy drinker.
But what did it?
This is something I definitely kept out of their life.
It would just have to be, what part of it are they addicted to? The feeling, the motion, the high. A lot of times it can dive into. I'm sorry, I was chewing on this candy, but a lot of times it can be diving into what they're dealing with at the time versus why they're doing it. When me personally, whenever I'm dealing with a lot at once, generally I would smoke more so I can sort it out, so I wouldn't go into a blind rage or into a panic. So that was that made a big influence on my life, because I personally grew up doing the whole being a father, having to do the father being dealing with both sides of the family, having to be the rock on all sides of my family. A lot of times I would smoke just so I could just to slow down, I can deal with it and calm a lot of situations down. But I was more addicted to the as you would say, that process, that's whatever slowed me down enough for me to deal with it in a more manageable way without me going into a blind rage.
Great topic tonight, guys. I know I'm not there for the show, but I wanted to be a part of the show tonight. I love your show. I love what you guys are doing. I love the chemistry that you have together, and I love that you're a part of Real Talk 100 radio station.
Oh, big salute. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you.
Lisa. And Lisa, I got a steak for you too. CJ just said it.
A steak?
All right.
I got you.
40 at Courtney D house tonight.
All right.
40.
I got you, Lisa.
She got the steak with a K.
All right. Take care.
See you later.
Jasmine Haverly.
Oh man.
Haverly.
Haverly, I'm sorry.
I did that all year through English. I really did. I've been called Haverly so much all year through English. I would walk in my English class
You said that like
and scream Haverly.
He felt that.
You
He
said
found
that like
himself,
he was
though.
about to say, keep my wife's
So much. I would do that so much when I walk. Shout out to Miss Bazan. That's honestly why I started that. I used to walk into her English class, and just she gave me that freedom every time I walk in. Scream your name, Haverly. Make them say it. Make them remember it. Nobody. Anytime they said Haverly, make sure you scream Haverly every time.
It's a lot that could contribute to addiction.
Yeah.
It is so many different factors.
Yeah, you got the outside factors of life. I think right now, and this is just my opinion, truthfully, I blame social media for a lot of addictions. Because a lot of people personally will see what they want to be. Like the whole fad about the BBLs. I told you the whole thing about setting themselves on fire. What was the other one about the lips and shit? All those challenges. I think people are looking at a lot of that stuff, either wanting to be these people or
attention.
Yeah, or attention, and it
Attention.
becomes like I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
It's so I watched the show where they said they were addicted to the getting the reconstructive surgeries.
Yeah,
A lot of them, not all of them, a
Yeah.
lot of them that go from head to toe are addicted.
just
They can't
gotta
stop.
be built.
They got just like
Tattoos.
Tattoos.
just like a lot of people are addicted to, I don't know if you can call it an addiction, but just like people, every time a pair of Jordans comes out,
Oh, yeah.
they got to get the new Jordans.
Sneakerheads.
The BBL, the people that
Yeah.
get reconstructive surgeries, they got a new surgery. Girl, I'm going to get that too. It's an addiction.
See, and I gotta figure out why, because everybody has their fad. I would say my addiction has become my gaming.
Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, I done ran through a whole business with it. Jay would see me a lot dealing with a whole lot of stresses. I go to my game, dealing with people I deal with a game. A lot of times, in order to deal with a lot through life, when I'm thinking, I will go to my game. That has been my more addiction. But once again, that's one of those addictions that have kept me out of a lot of shit.
And that makes me think about like writing and music and poetry. That would be like
That's your
the
addiction.
one thing I do when I don't know what else to do.
I mean, that becomes a passion at that point, though.
Exactly, like-
so it becomes a thing you have
From
to
an
do at this
addiction
point
to a
in time.
passion.
Where does it become like? At what point does it switch? At what point is it addiction? I guess addiction, we would try to say something that is impacting you negatively, and the passion is pretty much the same, except it's going into a positive direction. Hence the P for the passion, right? Positive passion.
PP.
PP.
What makes a drug a negative, though? You know what I'm saying?
PPL.
What you say, family?
But what makes a drug a negative for it to be an addiction?
Let me answer
Honestly,
that.
was a
Please.
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me answer that first. I've always told Lisa just called in about the kids, right? I also have 2 kids from another woman. Okay, all of them at the 30-year-old, and forgive me, she just left here. The 30-year.
How old you?
I'm 52.
50 what?
52.
Well,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
53 in November, man.
Hey.
yeah, you about 12.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. I wish my body said that shit. But the 30-year-old, likes, getting up there in the sky.
She's a snoopentologist.
My 19-year-old also. Now that's separate from what we had to deal with at the house. We had a 14, 15, and 16-year-old, 15, 16, and 17-year-old, all getting blowed every day, all day, skipping school and all that. But I would tell all of them the same thing I'm going to tell y'all, and this answers his question. The negative is, and this is what I taught my kids, if you can't maintain your life and still get blowed, you don't fuck with it.
That's when it becomes an addiction.
I didn't serve when I back in my street days. I didn't serve doctors, lawyers, policemen, nurses. I didn't serve all of them, and all of them living high life.
They went right to work.
They still they get blowed on the weekend. They might come and spend $10,000 on the weekend.
But Monday through Friday?
Monday don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's
I'm a
like there
professional.
was this post from this guy literally just yesterday. That's funny. on Instagram. I reposted it, and it says, "Man speaks on letting your habit outdo your hustle."
Exactly.
And
I seen that
just
video.
like the
Exactly.
whole concept of
Exactly.
what makes it an addiction, what
Exactly.
makes it bad for you. And what he said was like not earth shattering, but it was like somebody really needed to hear that, because it's like if you have to do this
Yeah.
more than you can take care of yourself and maintain your life,
Right.
it's a problem,
It's
bro.
a
You
goddamn
problem,
got
man.
a problem.
If you can't come up with money for bills, but you can come up with money for weed, bro, you got an issue. You
Exactly.
basically got an issue.
Yeah, man.
You
I
want to
feel
say
you.
you don't got no money, but you can indulge in.
Am I on
But you
point?
can indulge. Yeah, you can go get
Is
it.
that when it becomes negative?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you were looking for?
That's exactly it.
I try to teach my kids that, but none of what the 30-year-old, she pretty much understands. She's got her own photography company going on, business going on, and she had to grow out of a couple things. She's got on point now. But the other ones, the 20-year-old and the 18-year-old and 17-year-old, they I don't understand. You can't handle none of this you doing. You can't excuse me, I'm sorry. You can't keep a job. You can't go to school. You can't conduct yourself accordingly to where you are at certain times, whether it's at church, at school. You don't need to be fucking with no dope.
I think honestly, we need to start at least teaching different habits, because a lot of times we can go in on a lot of things that people do, but it's not like we regulate the behavior that we want to see out of a lot
And that's what I
of
was
people.
gonna say. So that brings the thought, right? So we can teach these things, but you can't teach comprehension. So
No,
what do you do when you've been doing all that you can do to like really try to put the message out there, but it's like they literally just not comprehending what it is.
I don't think we need the message. I think we need the action, because like put it like this.
But you've been teaching.
Yeah,
Meaning you've been changing habits. You've been putting on different visual perspectives that you can look at.
Mhm.
You've been making the action to be the change, literally.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it ain't. It's like it gets worse over time, bro. It's like they literally just don't comprehend, and it's the generation after us, right? Like it's like they don't comprehend what the fuck we're trying to teach them, because it's like real life at the end of the day. Like let's talk about it. Social media and the world not gonna teach you what you really need to know about life.
It's not people.
That's the
But that's what I mean. Put it like this: within the house right now, I have a choice with my kids. A lot of time, if my kids want to find out something, I can either take them to Google, or we can research it a different, any type of way. But it all becomes on a practice habit. Right then and there, if every time they come into me for information, if I'm sending them to the same place, eventually that becomes their practice habit, right? So let's just say with this addiction to anything, in this case, if someone is staying with me and they are having this addiction, and we've had to deal with unfortunately a crackhead, so I don't want to down this out to say this ain't a real issue. Having this person away from the drug became a habit. Now, don't get me wrong, you had to pretty much police this person. You had to watch this person consistently. You had to pretty much, like, you are the monitor to their damn ankle. But you had to change your habits. Okay, when you wake up, you're gonna cook breakfast. When you wake up after breakfast, you're gonna get to a workout process. After workout, if you working this job, I'm gonna take you to work. You're gonna do this job. I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna do this, and tomorrow we're gonna keep doing the same thing. Same thing. Now that is tiring as shit. Don't get me wrong. It is tiring as shit.
So the answer is still consistency, though.
It's gonna end up going
the same consistent thing, even if.
But that's only if you're helping. Like, that's only if you're putting out your energy to help somebody. That's what comes with helping a person that has an addiction. But you have to realize that's all our choice. If we decide to try to help somebody with an addiction, we're going to have to deal with that stress.
It's like knowing what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, you have to understand, a person with an addiction has the strongest mentality ever, because when they want something, they will make every excuse. They will break every habit. They will do whatever they got to do in order to get whatever. Whether they try to break you emotionally, they would lose their mind. I've seen the whole withdrawal process. I've had my father say shit to me. Like, it's a lot people will go through and do in order to get to that drug. When you sign up to help somebody, you have to stay with that mentality through all of that. You have to understand that you are the person bringing this person's habits. They're going to eventually go out and have to practice these habits on their own, but for a long time,
You gotta show them these consistency.
you got to wake up and do the same thing every single day. They're like dealing with a relative that's that can't do for themselves. You got to wake up, bathe them, do this.
I've been
Their
there.
kids.
And it's when it becomes a practice habit, it's like every day you waking up just like school, 6 a.m. Boom, I'm up, boom, 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 it's done.
But even if you were to do that for them all the time, they still gotta learn to comprehend, like she was saying.
Exactly.
They gotta
like,
practice. Yeah, they.
But so what do you do when you have been consistent, but there's still no comprehension? Like you can't, like, bro, that's the real problem.
You have to give them that
teach,
mirror.
You can't teach comprehension. So do you just give up on them?
No, you give them a mirror. And that's real talk. You have to give them that mirror because at this point,
At that point, it's up to them after that.
you just hand them the mirror. This is what you look like. Recently just dealt with somebody who just had to look in the mirror. They seen themselves in pictures.
There's only so much you can do for a person.
Yeah.
You can lead a horse to water.
But you can't make them
you
drink,
can't
man.
make them comprehend what the message is. So when you get to that point, it's like, for me, but it is what it is. After a certain point, I'm not going to talk to you. It's not really much more I can say to do anything in this moment. So let me just let you be and know that I love you, even though I got to go over here. I love you.
Cool.
I hope you get it.
I got an excellent example for what you explained. Like we got 2 dogs at the house, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll eat some ribs from Papa's barbecue somewhere, and I'll take the bones home to them, right?
Mhm.
And one is real good. Callie, come here. She'll come. Amber, come here. She'll come and she'll leave. Callie will stay there and eat everything in my hand, right? So I gave you 3 already. It's Amber's turn. So I'll look her in the face when she comes back, and I say, okay, if you leave, I'm gonna get the rest of them. I got 10 bones here. I'm gonna get the rest to Callie, okay? And she'll just take the bone, go back over somewhere on the floor and lay down. Okay, well, fuck it. I'll just give all the bones to Callie. And that's what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
You can, I tried to teach you.
Yeah.
Stay right here and you can have every bone on this motherfucker, but you keep leaving, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna give it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you can lead them. I lead you. I
I
led
can
you.
lead you to the water, but
Right.
I can't make you drink from the lake.
Can't
You
make-
know what I'm saying?
can't
Like
make you eat
that's
this
a real
bone.
fact.
And
Yeah.
make you this bone. Let's pay some attention to Honey right quick, man. I gotta ask a question. Name your business again for a listening audience.
It's Honey Slab Creations.
Honey Slab Creations. Honey Slab Creations. Go and follow Honey Slab Creations on Instagram, correct?
Yes, sir.
Honey Slab Creations is in the house tonight with infused honey, y'all. Infused honey. So my question to you is since we're on the subject of addictions, have you had anybody addicted to your honey yet?
I've actually had people who are addicted to other drugs get out of a rut because of the honey.
I'm
So
addicted
they
to
would
the
use
honey.
this to get off of pretty much their XO habit, their fucking coke habit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is for them to
Escape
shake-
drugs.
Exactly. It's, shake that habit of theirs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
first
saying?
addict
Like,
right here.
it's a new feeling for them. And
No.
it's-
And he
it's out
created
here.
that.
It's healthy.
Yeah.
He itching right
Yeah,
now.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I just taste this shit and it was just gonna be a one time. There's a few products that have actually taken me further away from blunts actually. The honey, Miss Tamara's products. If I can get what I personally want, especially in my next house, because I'm not gonna smoke as much in my next house. If I do, I'm gonna be outside. No, I'm not. Real shit.
You sound like Cinder. That's what she keeps telling me.
No, I went to the next house. Bro, I went to the next
house.
house. I seen an area where I want my game room. It's perfect. And I seen a little area where I could just stop outside and I could do me because my area right there by the back door. I'm perfect. I'm Gucci. And this is honestly something I said I wanted to do in my house strictly because I got tired of having to run to the store and buy a goddamn car.
Let it be 30 degrees outside.
Then that's why I
He
said
ain't gonna go sit in the garage either. He going straight.
no,
in his
I'm
section.
getting off of him after seeing what it did to my uncle because my uncle was he would come around and this is sad for my uncle because they had to work a lot of holidays, so I didn't get a chance to see him as much. But the uncle we went and helped, my uncle Zach with the washer thing. So he was a consistent blunt smoker, consistent. Now he's messed up some in the back of his throat where he can't no more. It's been so many years he can't. And how many blunts have we? Like, I done made it to
So
150
many.
some points on the game goal.
And we was just talking about the other day
Like,
in my house.
I've
Yeah.
smoked so many to the point I looked at him and I learned from
That's
stuff like
300
that.
Cigars.
I learned from something like
I don't
that.
even be doing all that.
So I gotta be like, I'm gonna need something in my future that's gonna actually help me. This is gonna be teas. These will be more edible products. So I need to start finding more products that's gonna help me enjoy it without losing some, a piece of me.
Mhm.
So when you talking about honey, like let it be a cold night. Okay, I'll make me a hot thing of tea.
See,
I can make oatmeal. I can make French toast. I'm just fine. I can make a
when
cake.
You told me about it. You already knew because when you gave me the my little teapot.
See that?
When you gave me Junkie gave me a teapot, y'all. For
Fuck
some,
my teapot is.
It was
You don't
a
drink
real.
tea,
It was
nigga.
for
I
raw
do drink
leaves.
tea.
Not like me.
We drink tea to a whole nother level. I'm sorry. I don't know, but it was for like raw
That's
leaves,
racist.
like raw leaf tea, and it's like I love making organic tea, and I just started doing it and joking. No, I be on the teas, I be this, you know what I'm saying? I be doing all the stuff, honey right up my alley. So when he
Nigga, I
told
ain't
me
tryna
about it, that's when I hit the tea.
Don't listen
moment
to this
and
nigga.
Y'all
had
be
me on the
saying and
show.
shit, and I'm just.
You get bottles and weeds and all kinds of
You
other
get,
shit.
yeah, bro.
You got me a
on
tray.
whole nother level, bro.
You got me a tray. I mean, if you think, nigga, shut up.
Look, he
All the
got-
shows
look,
in a bit.
look, he trying to feel
Who you
some
hit a
type of
dab
way.
with?
Don't feel no type of way.
What?
Who you hit a dab with?
That white boy that gave me the dab.
But who was you with?
We was there.
Man, hell, nah, man. No, I am. I use your products quite a bit, and it's really because I want to cut down on a lot. Now, don't get me wrong. While I am smoking my blunts, yeah, I use the hell out your products, plant them in all my cigars. But if I don't have a cigar, I notice that haven't stopped me. It was a late night. I wanted to do my thing.
So I don't want to cut you off. Finish your sentence.
No, I wanted to do my thing. I had me some tea, so I was good to go.
You brought up cigars.
Yeah.
What do you do? Dip them?
Okay, so yeah, like my little process. So when I split my cigar and I dump my guts, this is for all you smokers out there. Y'all know what I mean when I say dump the guts. I take me a little one of them little arts and craft paintbrush, the little small ones. You can get them at that stuff.
Okay.
Put his pinky out.
Yeah, got the pinky. I dip it, get a little bit of
I
drop.
can't even do it. I'm doing 8 times.
Yeah, and then on the inside, I just sit there and I paint the inside of them. I want to get 0 on one. I sit there and I paint the inside. I'm talking about I'm real artsy with it. Get a nice little wax thing on there. I got a little perfect thing now, and then I seal it. Boom, blunt burn forever. I got one. Got one waiting at the house right now. I'm itching for.
For about 2 days.
My fault.
Well, not us.
But-
Yeah, not us, but most
Right.
people who don't smoke that cigar alone, I would probably have to charge them probably about $10-15 just to roll something like that for them, just so they can get them a nice little clean high. They probably gonna hit it once or twice, put it out. They gonna feel good forever in a day.
Clarissa said they use liquor and put it on their backwoods.
We do that too.
She's talking about me dipping them in the my backwoods and cognac.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
that's
another
what
one.
I do
Well,
too.
who smoke like Malcolm? You smoke big dog cigars? Like I mean, real
I
dog.
smoke the real things. I don't.
No,
I
no,
used
no.
to smoke backwoods and cigarillos.
No, I'm talking about the
I
real.
smoke the real deal.
I like
So you don't
Junkie
use-
cigars.
Yeah, you don't use scotch and whatnot to kind of like soak your cigars a little bit.
I've always been scared I was gonna mess it off. So if it's not already pre-dipped, I don't dip it myself.
But you know they come dipped.
Yeah.
So that's it's the same process with the weed. It's the exact same thing, except this time it's the leaf or whatever. Most of the time, if we do get soaked leaves, me personally, I used to put just crown apple on mine. But
with
they
the same
with the same technique, the whole little brush. But this will be on the outside for the crown apple. I can put it on the outside.
Yes, not
And-
the inside.
Yeah, not the inside with the
I put it
crown.
on the outside when I do the
On the
cognac.
leaf.
Yes,
On
on
the
the
leaf.
outside
On the leaf.
of the
Okay.
leaf.
And you let it dry, to get that just that essence. So when you blow, yeah, you're gonna get that whole essence of it. I believe some Hispanic dudes do the tequila dip leaves. They good.
I've
Really?
tried one of those.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
actually really
They
smooth.
they
Do
dipped
they
in
have to
tequila.
dry first?
Yes.
Yeah, you
dry
can.
them
You
first.
have
How
to
you gonna
dry
burn it if it's
inside.
wet?
Yes.
Well, that's what I was wondering because let me tell you a story. The shit smoked wet because a motherfucker tried to trick me one time. I want to call him all kind of names.
Had you smoking wet?
Yeah, man. He laced it, man. I was mad at the motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
I was mad at the motherfucker, man.
You
I
didn't
mean,
say
what is
this.
this, man? I ain't never smoked wet weed before, man. What is this?
Yeah, you should have whooped his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have whooped his ass for that.
In the sauce.
I threw his shit on 45. He wanted to fight. I stopped the car. On the feet, nigga, you want to fight? You go get it. If you go get it, I'm leaving you right here.
Facts.
You know what?
I don't play like that.
That reminds me of one of my college stories. I met this white boy in Huntsville. He smoked some fake weed with me. Hey, I'm not stupid.
Right.
First of all, I don't really smoke with everybody. But you know, I can't really talk about the facts of the situation. But just know when he lit the blunt, literally it was I hit it and handed his shit back and then kicked him out because you know what I'm saying, that's just what it was. So
see, that's
it's like
shit.
people
I don't
really
like.
do like you don't know what people really like, bro. That's why if I don't roll it, Joker don't roll it, Jay don't roll it. I don't really smoke with nobody. Like that's just me being honest personally because I don't know what people be doing. Too much been going on in life today, and everybody's habits are different. Some people might put fucking cocaine or some other type of stuff up in their blunts. I just really be on THC.
And they be addicted to that high. Like I never seen
that's
that.
what I was talking about. He had
People,
K2.
you don't smoke that stuff so much.
Smokes different. Like I'm a smoker. I know the difference in between weed and strands and how it affects me. What I'm gonna feel like when I'm on some shit. I know that, but that shit, bro, that's like some real 10-minute fast psychedelic type shit. Like, bro, for a whole 10-15 minutes, I tripped out.
What, the K2?
Yes.
Oh yeah, a dude. No, this is no joke. We was in Aldine when this happened. A dude that used to live down the street from Jamel. He was smoking that K2 stuff and ended up. He went crazy and ended up like headbutting the sink, like broke the sink with his head, like smashing like all his stuff with his head and ended up killing himself. So that I don't know what kind of high people are addicted to. Like, what high have you had to where this was the next level?
Hey, that's a whole nother world. Look,
I done seen some people fucked up on that shit.
Yeah, check
What's
this.
That
That K2, that fake weed.
Somebody stuck.
I done seen them on the ground flopping like they was having a seizure.
I done seen the motherfucker stuck for 20 minutes in the same spot.
I seen that too.
What was that dude off Target
I've
was
seen
doing
that
that,
before,
dancing
too.
at that
No,
dope?
this is real life. Like I'm looking at this nigga stuck for 20 minutes.
I mean, just like remember the mannequin challenge.
Yeah.
Remember the mannequin challenge? I seen him like that on Crane Street. I went down there. I went on Crane Street to a buddy of mine's house. He still staying in the ward. Went to his house. I stopped by this corner store. I went.
The ward.
I went.
Hey.
You talking about that Texaco right there? Is it a Texaco?
No, it's a corner. I forgot the name of the corner store. It's like a mom and pop store.
Oh, the store.
Yeah, almost to 59. And so I stopped in there to give me a bill. So I'm standing behind him. I'm thinking he on the phone or something.
That was stuck.
You talking about Kim Store or King's? There's only two stores about 59. It's Kim Store, which is that little mom and pop
On Crane.
Yeah.
Almost on the right.
To the goddamn right in the
Yeah,
freeway, right?
Kim
Goddamn now, that's Kim Store.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you which one. They always the old heads always out there on the fire.
Yeah, that's goddamn Kim Store. Yeah.
Lingo, like I said.
Kim, every hood.
But I know you know that
But
area very
every
heavily.
hood got a Kim Store, okay? And Kim Store is probably the most ghetto store in the hood. That's why it's just Kim Store. It's just an Asian lady in there.
We had Keystone.
Oh, we had
See,
Kim.
and we had Kim Stowe in South Park because that's what my whole family had, like right
Kim
down
Stowe.
Rockford and Selinsky. You know what I mean?
Everybody got a goddamn Kim Store in their
Yeah.
neighborhood. If you come from a bad, but yes, that you would see that a hellified lot. Dudes
Wow.
on stuck on that shit.
Man, that reminds me of the time, bro. I was same stuff we talking about. Rockford and Selinsky, bro. 2013, I came home from college and my grandparents, they had a corner house. RIP to my grandfather, but that was the year he passed. But I was living there that summer taking care of him. And literally, it was like a random day. Me and my little cousin walked to the park to go get high. Nigga, we be in the house dealing with all kind of shit. So we had to go smoke and then come back. You know what I'm saying? And finish handling business, cleaning or whatever we had to do at the time. But on the way back from the stove, man, ambulance there, it's a dude laying on the sidewalk, leaning against the building, like stuck. He wasn't dead though.
Nigga just stood.
Like just stuck. And bro, me and my little cousin looked, And I said, bro, if it ain't weed, I ain't hitting it, bro. like in that moment, instantly. And it was like, I was older. I was like 19 maybe at the time when it happened. But it was just like, wow, real life shit like this really goes on all the time in the hood. And this was a moment when I witnessed this type shit, you know?
I want to talk about this while we talking about some crazy ass goddamn stories. And I actually sent this to Jay. Malcolm, I don't know if I sent this to you.
I'm listening.
Wife stab. I thought I did. I sent it in
No,
the
you
group.
got a
Is it
teapot.
because I'm the girl in the
You
group?
got a teapot.
Oh, no, don't be jealous of that, bro.
Wife stabs husband over explicit photos with another woman, but she discovers that they were images of her younger self.
Yes.
I remember that. I saw that.
You did.
Okay, so
I saw
you
that.
did see that.
Yeah.
Everybody saw that.
Yes.
So,
Tell me about
That's
that.
fucked up.
so
You don't know what she look like when you young, motherfucker.
She must have changed. She must have had a metamorphosis.
Bitch, you didn't change.
You know how a moth? What is that? What changes it into a butterfly? A maggot?
a moth.
A moth.
I mean, a caterpillar.
Caterpillar
Caterpillar.
goes to a butterfly.
She must have looked like a caterpillar at first.
Dog,
Or vice
laugh.
versa.
I'm just saying, you over yourself, like you tripping on you.
Right.
My whole point is, when did she discover that was her? But this,
That's
her,
why.
yeah. She, if you can see, she not built too fondly.
Yeah. So, okay.
Oh,
So
let me see.
yeah. She look like she done did.
Ah, man, she done been through it.
She look like she
She
did
lost
5
it.
to 10 hours.
but I'm
She
just
lost it.
saying though,
Yeah.
like I don't care what. And no matter of fact is, you supposed to watch something and get clarification.
They
You
let
know
you
if that's
They
you.
let you keep your glasses on your head when you got handcuffs on.
They would. They gonna whoop her ass. But as a man, like, come on, dog. I don't know what to think of this story because as a woman, it's so many different perspectives. Like as a woman, does that mean you look horrible now
I mean,
and you
I
got
think this is
jealous?
The story she gave them at the same time, you know.
Man,
I don't know.
But I don't see why she would just
That
say
was
that
funny.
either.
That's you got problems. I'm sorry.
according to the dossier of the police, Lenora didn't recognize herself immediately as the woman in the images. She was younger, thinner, and wearing makeup.
She must have been on that cake too.
I'm about to say, cause how you don't know yourself, bro? Come on, bro. What?
And look, Lenora ultimately realized that it was her in the pictures. She was taken into custody and remains in jail.
That's why you don't put everybody in your business.
Did you keep your
Right
wife in jail?
Yeah. You took an innocent life because of you.
Well, I don't think he
Because of
died.
you.
I don't think he
He's not
died.
dead.
He not dead.
Okay.
He got stabbed.
It don't
But
matter.
still, bitch,
You
you
hurt
gonna-
somebody
I
on
see
account
you
of
when you
you
get out.
tripping
She
on
gonna stay in
you.
that motherfucker. Let me just tell you
I
that.
see
She gonna
you
stay
when
in
you
All
get
of
out.
that is about her. She gotta
It's
learn a
yours. She gonna
lesson.
stay there.
I'll see
She
you
gotta
when you
learn
get
a
out.
lesson.
If it's gonna happen once, it's gonna happen again.
Facts. She gotta learn right here, right now. We're not even gonna let you create this habit
What
right
did,
now.
what did she do to him?
She stabbed him. She stabbed him multiple times.
Man.
Yeah, it won't tell me how many times.
Not. I don't want to hurt you and drop the knife.
Nah.
Nah, like,
She
like,
kept stabbing.
Basically,
you
she
know?
tried to kill that motherfucker.
No, bitch, you stand
Yeah,
right.
Like right where you
Right
at.
there.
Sit here and learn this lesson.
Oh, it say when one eventually managed to get the knife from his wife's hands, he asked her what photos she was talking about. Wait a minute. First, he took the knife from her. What photos are you talking about?
Nah, she
You
did
going
not
to
cut
jail
that.
right there. I don't know what the hell you got going
Then
on.
I'm gonna send you post photos of yourself, bitch.
Oh.
In jail.
She wasn't on this honey, was she?
Oh, man. I had a lot of honey.
Slab creations.
Y'all
Okay,
go.
okay.
Y'all make sure you go and follow Honey Slab Creations on Instagram. That is what we're really talking about today.
Oh yeah, and addiction.
And addictions.
Because this brought forth an addiction. We always say that there a lot of ladies are addicted to drama. I know I say that shit a lot. I always say
Most.
ladies are addicted to goddamn drama.
I be watching your posts.
But now, when I say
be trying
that,
to stay off of it.
but when I say that shit, do you see why?
Okay.
She didn't
okay.
even attempt to
So,
make sense of this being her.
Reason. So from some perspective, not mine personally, but from some perspective, right? I'm speaking for the woman community. It'd be like don't nothing else be going on in your life. So you might as well watch the shit that's interesting on fucking TV because you're not really dealing with drama in your life.
But a lot of women
let's watch this shit
bring
because
that
I don't have
TV
drama.
drama to real life.
But not all.
I said
50,
most.
okay, 50-50.
Not all.
Look, we'll go 50-50. I'm gonna agree with you.
I'ma
Look,
say
I'm
80-20.
just agree with you.
He's like 80.
Oh, no,
I gotta say 80-20.
60-40, bro. 60-40.
60-40.
60-40.
60-40.
Bring drama.
That a lot of women bring that TV
drama into reality.
and social media drama to the real life.
60-40.
I just
60-40.
I
He
can't-
said 80-20.
I can't even quantify it.
70-30.
I can't
That's the
quantify
real
it,
answer.
but it's a bunch of y'all.
But I'm still agree with y'all, but I'm still gonna say, right? Because I'm one that don't care for that type of like it takes a man.
Okay, you're the 1%.
Man, I'm more than a 1%. I know more people that are like me though that really, I know more women like me that don't really care for drama. Like listening to my girlfriend had me watching Real Housewives of Atlanta before y'all. Like it took me a while to catch on what was really going on.
The fact that that's
After
a
I started
show.
watching it, it was like, bro. First of all, this rich people drama. One. Two, I would never have this kind of drama. Three, I would just watch this shit because I want to see how this shit really ends up playing out because they really be doing crazy shit.
You know what sums it up? That's actually tame. I can't stand to watch the other shit. While all they do, what's I don't even know the name of it. All they do is fight. Bitch.
Like Bad Girls Club and all that
That
kind of
shit
stuff.
there.
I get you. Yeah, that stuff is definitely staged for that.
Okay.
I don't care for that kind of stuff.
Okay.
First of all, I like action, Marvel. Like I like some shit scientific, Stranger Things, like sci-fi. Like I like that type of shit personally. Like that's the kind of movies I watch. I can watch action movies all fucking day long.
Oh, it's just
But
it. I watch
It
porn
be my
movies.
girlfriend, she be trying to get me to tap into different things. And some shit I be giving it a try and then she'll tell you. Some shit I just be like, hell, this is like Jazz sometimes when she put on movie Joker, me and CJ tell her, oh hell no, I can't agree with the movie.
I can tell you right now,
Like,
I do not watch a lot of shows that deal with suffering. So where
Suffering?
the suffering of some, especially suffering women. My wife was into the show Handmaid's Tale.
man,
I
we
really
can do
couldn't.
When
it.
they was in jail and shit.
It was like the women were like in some women
Prison
camp.
kind
Like
of
I can't
type shit.
I can't watch that
Yeah.
kind of stuff
Yeah.
only because it's just like, for me personally, I say a lot of stuff that people watch brings forth the type of energy that they have. To where I hate to say this because I know it's gonna be mistaken, the wrong way, but at this point I don't care. I don't watch nothing Tyler Perry because a lot of time I hate the way, for one, his play up on the African American community. We don't fucking act like that, talk like we're not that goddamn dumb. If you want the drama to be the drama, let it be. But I hate that kind of drama based on us because a lot of times we don't go through. These are problems that we seeing in other shows and shit. We have our problems. And we have the ways that we want to deal with them and ways that we do deal with them. Black people don't deal with pain and loss very well. We don't. We lost a lot. We in a lot of pain. We go, hell, my black and brown. As a matter, I can say that black and brown people do not deal with loss very well because we lost a lot, and it hurts when we finally lose something that's fucking close to us. So we cry, we grieve, we express that shit. We have a different way of fucking doing it, and in TVs, fucking hate Tyler Perry the way he do it. We don't sing this shit out. I fucking hate it.
For the past
I can't stand his shows. I just can't.
For the past 2 years, I've heard a lot of that, right? And I was like, oh, man, y'all tripping, man. Them movies be jumping. Hey, very entertaining movies. I was one of them dudes.
Yeah, they're entertaining.
Until the last 2 years, I started paying attention. I'm like, yeah, they sure right. Because you got the pedophile uncle.
Yeah.
All my cousins coming in their days of Dukes and uncle back there. God damn me, yeah, you're looking at, God damn, man, what you trying to do, Tyler? Then you got the Annie that's always looking for drama.
Always. It's got to be something.
Always.
Then you got anyway, I started paying attention. I'm like, God damn. And then you got every marriage here has a problem.
Every last one.
Everyone.
Somebody cheating, somebody got a drug
It ain't
addiction.
never no good.
It ain't never no good shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, they right. I just started paying attention to that.
And so I say
last
that
2
breeds
years.
the attitude that when you see a lot of people who sit back and watch shows that'll be addicted to like drama, It's always some type of family drama. When they get up, notice how their attitudes are now after watching this show. If it's a continuing show and they, you know, they like cliffhangers that leave people pissed off about something. If it got some type of drama in that, to where this lady done something with this person, or she in love with this person, all of a sudden somehow that problem has worked its way into your relationship. If this dude didn't cook a chicken wing on the show, you could do something small, baby. I ain't finna cook no chicken. That's what the fuck I be talking about. Now I see why she cheated on this. Well, who cheated? What the fuck is you talking about? How'd you even get mad over a goddamn chicken wing? Like, what happened? Oh, on the show. Then so you mad at because they wrote this shit in over here and acted it out very well. So this your problem now. Her not having chicken is your goddamn problem now. And now it's my goddamn problem.
But you know, there's that hero complex where people feel like they gotta save people, or feel like they gotta take on people's problems that have nothing to do with them.
True.
That's a real thing. Like, there's some people who feel like they always gotta be Captain Save-A-Home. Let's talk about it. But that ain't got nothing to do with you, and it's not your place.
I had to do that because we're gonna listen to Juvenile Addicted when we go out.
That's right. Addicted, huh?
Yeah, because you know that this is in love. You just addicted to what the dick did. I don't know if y'all know that. So
I think that's above my
Yeah,
that is before. I just thought about it. What year was this shit? This is way before. We was in 06.
I was in 6th grade. Yeah.
See, I was a motherfucker.
Junior.
Exactly. Y'all was gonna do. Look, I'm still trying to figure it out.
No.
Trying to understand.
I was understanding very well.
But these are the that's another one. We're addicted to those times.
What time?
Like the times, because we all come from a time and generation we went outside and did that shit when times were simple, fun, having fun.
There's that time everybody always talks about in their life.
Yeah,
that's the time.
That is the time. Everybody's addicted to that time. And I'm not gonna lie.
I'm glad Facebook Live wasn't around when I was living my time.
Man.
Back in the day, I'd have been in trouble. Trouble.
I'd have been out of there, man.
Bro, if y'all had Instagram Live when it was freaky and shit like that,
oh my
y'all
been in trouble.
MySpace did not see
TikTok
half of what
butt naked on the beach.
Everything.
Different angles and everything caught up. You can't deny
even the birth
nothing.
Control showing.
I'd have been out of there, man.
Man, you can see the baby before the baby be made. Like, bro, you can see it all at the Freaknik, nigga. You let girl show it to me.
I got friends right now that still reach out to me, and I thank God I changed my life, but I still got friends that reach out to me. Hey, man, you know, I got a lick for 100,000, man. Come with me. And I'd be like, man, I'm not doing nothing with all these motherfuckers, you know, Facebook, TikTokers. I'm not doing nothing because somebody be up on their balcony smoking, talking about.
Yes.
Man,
what they need to do?
Man, they tripping, and you'll be on World Star tomorrow. So I don't want to do nothing, man. Nothing. No. And I was straight up.
And see, now that
I'm reformed.
They don't put that all out there. You can find everything on social media, bro. Right now, that's the scariest thing because no matter where you work now, shit, if our past life was on goddamn social media,
Bo, I would have been exposed for something.
The world would be looking at us like, y'all did this shit.
Nigga,
what the fuck is a Kappa? What the fuck is a Freaknik? What the fuck is going on?
Y'all think y'all partying shit.
Y'all just made the Essence Fest. The Essence Fest ain't shit but Freaknik with money.
Basically.
That's all it is. Yeah, because in the back, we know what's going on. Every celebrity talk about what's going on in them restrooms, at them parties. We know what's going on. The Freaknik with money. That's basically all it is. This has been crazy. I've been having fun with this.
You ain't have to have no money to go to the beach party. All you had to do
pull up. Pull up.
And I'm mad that they stopped that like right when I got around.
Don't be mad, because COVID would have been COVID would have took out everybody at the beach.
07 was the last.
That's what I'm talking about. I was in middle school, so by the time I was getting into high school, they stopped doing
it. It was nasty.
So I was mad because I was like, dang, I don't even get that experience.
Just watch the boys' Herogasm. You everybody fucking everywhere.
And the only reason there hasn't been what am I trying to say, a rebirth of it because of how stupid motherfuckers is now.
And then it's cancel culture.
Shoot it up and they started pissing in people's yards and
But
shit.
it's not even
Shooting
that.
in
Like
public events.
the people that go down there with the slabs and shit, they be the main ones fucking it up. Like last time they had an event down there, they was towing people cars.
When the boy
If
shot
your
somebody
rims-
because of the
if your
rim,
rims
yeah,
too long,
they'll
they
take
towing your
it.
shit.
The gorilla pole.
And them dudes was
Yeah.
out there poking out like they
I'm
did
talking
that
about
hard.
Everybody shit on tow trucks.
Yeah, I heard about it.
And then if you go get your shit out and call yourself going back out there, they picking that motherfucker up again.
Right back up.
Wow.
I read it. I read about that online. I kept reading about that.
Nah, right now though, I am looking for a lot of privacy
But
within.
they
So.
be them doing that stupid shit because they up there cutting people off.
They the ones that
stupid.
had that shootout up because old boys' rims had like they hit each other rims and they locked up. Like, I'm like, bro, that ain't got nothing. You shut up the whole party because y'all got
Instead of
couldn't
just
swing.
driving regularly.
Right.
Y'all niggas gotta show out.
Got to show up and
And
shutting
then
off.
half of y'all ain't got insurance.
Nah.
Nah.
I was with a group one time. They shut down 45 right there where it say
Be
be
doing
someone.
donuts and shit.
Nah,
Oh.
where it say be someone on the track.
Yeah.
They stopped right there, about 20 of them, and shot a video. I was like, "What these niggas here, man?"
Yeah, you see what I'm saying, dog?
I
Like,
seen recently they shut down the freeway and they was doing donuts on the freeway.
Donut?
Wow.
Yeah, on 45.
I ain't see that.
Type shit.
and see
They
that's
did
why
I-10
they.
too.
But they gotta shut something like that down because you talking about the
Bro,
Capitol.
traffic was
You know what I'm saying?
See, and I
Getting
seen
to the
two of the
Capitol,
Yankees shut down before.
bro. Getting to Galveston during the Capitol, you gonna spend a good 4-5 hours in
You gonna
traffic.
spend longer than that. You gotta get there 2 days early.
Yeah, you gotta get there
Gotta
early. You gotta
If
get
you
there. Early.
If you leave the day of, oh boy, you in that traffic from sun up to sundown.
Right.
The party on the freeway, matter of fact.
Hell no.
Yeah, see,
I seen people get out the car and
I feel like I missed the time,
Man.
man. Like I missed the time, and I was trying to, man. Look,
shout
y'all,
out to
I'm
the
trying
people
to
that
tell
invited me to
y'all.
Capitol that year.
If we
boy.
could just get everybody to act right, it would be on again.
But
They-
that wasn't
they
the
would
act
allow-
right party though, because you
I
the
ain't
stuff
even
that
gonna
you
say
finna
everybody.
see.
Turn
Yeah,
up,
but
turn
people
out.
were still respectful.
I'm not even
They
gonna
wasn't
say
gonna,
everybody.
they wasn't gonna just
black
go in.
culture.
they wasn't just gonna go in somebody's yard and piss,
Agreed.
and then you come out mad. Fuck you, eat my dick and all that. They was like, "Oh, sir, I'm sorry." You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm gone. Now they might pull out a pistol and shoot the man. 'Cause
Truthfully, you might as well just hit an adult resort. If you want like a Kappa, you got to go to like the adult resorts right now. That's the
So you
best
can
way.
get that freedom.
Yeah, like right now it is one out there, you know, all the
Yeah, she
Cancun.
told us about.
It's an
yeah.
adult resorts. I didn't know nothing about adult resorts, period. I didn't even know they
It's the
existed.
thing. Exactly.
So the fact that it is a thing lets me know, like, okay, then that's gonna be the best way. And they big on like not having like cameras and stuff.
no kids.
So yeah, no kids, no cameras, and nothing like that. You could take pictures of like the pool from your balcony,
Oh,
but
boy, that's
you
some orgy, boy.
hey, it was at one pool they all topless, and we
I'm
done
going.
heard some stories to where like this is recent. You know, they have thruples. I didn't even know what to call
What
a
the fuck
couple.
is a throuple?
Exactly what I said.
What the fuck
A
is
throuple
throuple?
is rather it be, you know, like a three thing. It could be a dude and two chicks, or a chick and her two dudes, however she, you know, however that's worked out. But it's at these adult resorts, yeah, at these, but they together at this adult resort, they walk freedom. And some of these women they just straight up like, walk up to another chick, hey baby, which one of these chicks you want to fuck, or how y'all want to do this and how y'all want to do that. And it's like, this is an adult resort.
Right.
This is not abnormal.
This is
I'm going by myself.
this some more knowledge. It's some more knowledge. This is some more knowledge since you brought up adult resorts. Has anybody ever been on a cruise?
Yes, I love them.
I'm getting ready to go on my first one.
You?
Yes.
You?
I ain't
Yes.
been on one
You
yet.
have-
I feel like
No.
everybody
You have
has to take a cruise.
You
I'm getting ready to
man.
get on one.
You getting ready to get on?
Yeah, I'm
one?
getting ready to.
I hope you go with us in November. My birthday is November 17th. We leave on November 13th.
I can book my cruise for that time. I got it. I already got the cruise. I just got to choose where I'm going.
Okay. When you get on, we going to Cozumel, Belize, and I think Costa Maya. I forgot. That's where we going.
Ain't no weed out there.
In Belize?
Don't be
Shit.
fooled.
Okay,
Don't
then
be-
that's all I needed to hear. I just needed somebody to disagree. That's all I needed to know.
We will but when you get on the cruises, keep in mind what a pineapple means. If you walk past somebody's door and they got a pineapple like a magnet
Mm-hmm.
with a pineapple on it,
Mm-hmm.
they up in there swinging like a motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what it means. If they
Okay.
walking around with a pineapple Hawaiian shirt on,
Anything pineapple is.
I seen a lot of that.
It's time to
man.
party.
I seen a lot of that, Malcolm.
it's cold,
Mhm.
and you didn't know what you was looking at.
We
Did you?
was going. We went to Cozumel too. It was like a 5-day cruise we went on. But
You gotta
yes,
get
You didn't know what you was looking at.
Nope.
Fucking right.
Now you
Hey, but
Because
let
I'm
me
throwing
tell
your
you,
ass in the
look,
room and asking.
what made me start paying attention to everything going on there, Malcolm. The first night I got on the cruise, they told me, they said, if you drink from one bar, drink from that same bar all night. Because all the bars got different stuff. Hey, I fucked around, Malcolm. I started feeling good.
Give me some game.
I
I didn't know that because I went to every motherfucking bar on there.
Every bar got different shit, but on the inside bars, that's where you can get pretty much anything you want. But when you're out on the different decks getting drinks, each bar got different types of liquor, and they don't mix at the bars. I'm telling you, I mixed up bars.
I didn't know that.
Malcolm, I went in there to take a shower, and my room was in the water. You hear me?
In the water.
Hey, the
Throwing
rest of
up
the
everywhere.
in the shower, into the toilet. You hear me?
Okay.
But the rest of the trip, I learned that was literally the first night of the cruise.
She say my room.
Like that was the number one lesson I learned. If you start at one bar, drink at that bar. Facts.
You must have a low.
Oh no, I can drink. Don't
I
get
can't.
it twisted.
I can't drink for shit.
Because
Look, I was like 8 or 9 drinks in, Malcolm. Like, don't get it twisted. I may be small, but I can drink. I promise you that. I was eating the whole time, bro. I was on the cruise. They had guys' burgers on there, bro. I swear I ate them burger plates like 3 times on the whole cruise. You hear me? Like that was all I was eating and drinking the whole time.
See, that's the kind of
But
stuff we
cruises
need.
are cool. Everybody should get the opportunity. Just take one.
Oh yeah, mine
You know
already
what I'm
played, babe. I'm going. See, I'm
Yeah,
gone.
tell me about that. I hope you enjoy it, man.
I'm go.
My family, so we did a family cruise. Literally, my whole family. We was like 60 deep on the cruise.
Oh, y'all know Amanda Nutt?
Amanda Nutt, how in the world did y'all get on this?
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
Just great conversation.
Honestly,
And all around the
we
world.
had in the morning.
This show, as a matter of fact, show them the honeys that we on. We done tasted the hot honey. What is we got? He got all the honeys.
You want to show that?
Hell yeah,
That
man.
may be my
Put
favorite
them up.
one
Put them
now,
things
honestly.
up.
That hot honey.
That high honey gonna go on something nice because this real tastes good on the chicken sandwich. I kind of want to stop at Popeyes and grab us one like real talk. Like I really want to grab one.
Grab a chicken sandwich with no sauce.
No sauce.
Actually, if I
You gotta
grab
put
one,
it
I
in
would
the
have
car.
to. I would say cut in half, but I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Don't
'Cause,
put it in
man,
half.
they
Just
put it-
spread it on the
Chicken breast about as big as
bun,
this nigga
both
cup.
sides.
Like that should be.
Clarissa
Shit.
wants to go on a cruise right now.
We gonna all get on some cruises.
We
all.
actually going on a cruise for her birthday next year, so
Baby,
we'll
let's
talk about it,
cruise.
guys. But yeah, we're going on a cruise next year for her birthday.
I got on a
Amanda,
cruise with a bunch of relationship people.
No, you don't. Honestly,
say
you
like me.
yes,
Come
yeah.
live.
I don't give a fuck if
live.
Jay
Come
has
Oh,
to
no,
come
I'm
on the
going by
cruise.
myself.
Yeah,
I'm not
Jay
going
has to come on
nobody.
cruise. Get him the pineapple shirt because I'm addicted. We talking about addictions, right? One thing I can honestly say I'm addicted to. I'm addicted to this sons of bitch stories. His single
Right.
stories. I don't give a fuck.
He said we get him a pineapple shirt. bro.
Yeah, if he come on cruise, I'm giving pineapple because
I'm
all
gonna give
my
him some pineapple honey, bro.
all my
Yeah.
entertainment comes
I'm
from
about the
him.
shorts and the socks, man, because I know you like your socks. So
Yeah.
I got you on the pineapple socks.
I'm gonna get you some
Give me
game.
SpongeBob house.
I'm gonna get you some
I
game
got
hoochie daddy
you.
shorts.
Don't you would not ever buy me no shit like this.
It's gonna be
Y'all
some
from
game
the
going.
Bay Area, so I know the hoochie daddy short.
Nah, I'm from tall.
Them boxers.
Y'all
I'm
from
from
tall
tall
tees.
tees.
Yeah, that-
Big jeans. Nah,
That's
big-
boxers.
Y'all not doing the hoochie daddy short.
They boxers or swim trunks.
Basically.
Look.
Hey, that's swim trunks.
Basically, that
I'd
is
rather
what
just
they
wear some
are.
basketball shorts.
Oh, God.
man, look, in my era, I graduated in '88.
Ooh, tell your age name.
I was just born. Man.
They got me with them hoochie daddy shorts.
Yeah,
Basketball.
that was back in the gap.
Oh,
Track. We
yes.
was wearing Daisy Duke.
What,
But that was
cool
back
for
in
that.
the
Track is
yeah.
cool. I can understand.
I posted
Track.
Bird and all of them like that was the original era, but it was a read when they became longer. That's what we were born into.
Right.
So that's what we came. So if you wearing
But
them,
when
I would
you run
understand
track,
why you wear
that's
them.
for a sport.
That's for sport, not for fashion.
And even then, I had to have
The tights on.
tights
Oh,
down
yeah.
almost to my knees.
And you wasn't wearing track shorts around school like you like, oh, I'm gonna throw this shit on.
Showing back
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wasn't with all that, man. So I have some friends today. I made fun of the Hoochie Daddy shorts on my page, and they was like, "Boy, shut up, man! You used to run around the track with splits all the way up to you."
That's track shorts.
Okay, they got me in the '80s, in the '90s, but I'll be damned if they give me that.
Yeah, you ain't give me that.
I'll be damned if I'm walking through the mall in some damn track shorts.
They won't give me the date.
He gonna be at the beach next weekend with them motherfuckers.
What with the
Why?
Hoochie shop?
Yeah,
You gonna be on a cruise with them, huh?
Hell no.
And a rumper. He gonna have a rumper part, the Hoochie Daddy rumper.
He gonna have the button up and look, he gonna be
He
ready.
gonna be right there in the gift shops for you too.
Hoochie
Hell
Daddy.
no.
Get your Hoochie Daddy onesie, Malcolm. Just I'll put it all on.
Hey,
bet
Lisa
not.
With
will
some
not
loafers.
approve a Hoochie Daddy short.
With them barbecue man
With some
sandals.
loafers.
With some loafers.
That
Nah,
killer
man.
style.
We got about 15 more minutes in the show, man. I want to make sure Honey
Slab Creations.
Honey Slab Creations get their shine on for the last remainder part of the show. First of all, I want to see if he has anybody chiming in on his feed.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Give them some shine right quick. If they had a ultimate comment or something. Or
Hey,
ultimate
y'all
shout
got
out.
anything y'all guys want to say? I know I haven't asked y'all this whole time, but yeah, y'all got anything? They're over here listening to the swingers conversation and everything.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, swingers.
See what I'm saying? And then
Why they chiming in? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now everybody knows. Y'all, that's why Amanda jumped on. She's a business lady right here in Spring, Texas. She keeps inviting me to the networking events, and I'm always busy. So she's chiming in tonight. She holds networking events in the area. So you might need to holler at Amanda tonight.
Oh yeah. I
Okay.
mean, anytime y'all need somebody to pop up, I'm ready. So
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. Amanda, did you hear that? He's got infused honey.
It's good too.
It's great.
Y'all follow him on Honey Slabs Creations. Honey Slab, I'm no S. Honey Slab Creations on Instagram.
like a slab.
That's right. Let them know a little bit about your product today.
I mean, pretty much started it myself, and without my team though, I couldn't have done it. Without them doing the whole labels for me, I had people do the whole designs. I got all the way down to the T-shirt. I don't know if you guys got to see the T-shirt
shit.
today. Hold
Yeah, I
on.
know how people love it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a whole team, supporting me. I sell these shirts. I sell the honey. I've had masks. It takes a team. I couldn't do it by myself. That's all I gotta say.
And of course, man.
Couldn't do it by yourself. How can someone, if someone was listening right now or watching right now on our website, how could they order some Honey Slab?
Oh, yeah, I can just catch us on the Instagram and send us a message, and we'll go from there, you guys. I mean, I actually got a few business cards on me too. I can leave y'all too.
Yes.
So, I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, let me tell you, I literally know about your product from B Smoker Joker. Okay, look. Where I work at. Hey, look, I be telling them because they came to work, y'all. They came to work and tried to tell me about this tea that this honey that they had for their tea. I told them, I said, hey, I don't know who y'all got, what y'all got from, because y'all know we smoke, we indulge.
Oh yeah, we
real.
big dogs.
And I tried their product, no shame. It did nothing for me though. I told them, I said, hey, when y'all ready for some
They're real.
some grown man conversations, I got Honey Slab Creations for y'all, and y'all need to tune into the show at What Up Radio on Real Talk with Honey Radio, because y'all need to tune into everything we got going
I
on.
be telling people that's cute.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's cute.
I tell them at work, I be like, hey, if y'all want that real, let me know. So shout out to you, Mr. Ryan, Mr. Honey Slab Creations,
His
all in
name is
one.
not Ryan.
it's Rudy with your clothes.
Rudy, I'm
With
sorry.
y'all.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
she's actually
I ain't
right.
gonna lie. Look, I feel good because I was just about to tell you I finished my drink that you mixed over here, and I wanted to give you my evaluation, which is what I was leading into.
I still got some.
Jay will have the pineapple shirt. It says we gotta put Jay on the pineapple
and
shirt.
I had this too, so I love your products. They are definitely.
Why I gotta have on the pineapple shirt?
body.
Jay will have the pineapple shirt on the cruise. He would
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? But
That
Alright, I'm gonna have a pineapple on my dope too. And that mother gonna say no men allowed.
No men alive. Scrubbing.
Like I said, I eat it like that throughout the drive throughout the day.
Put a
Like,
40 plus in that on.
I can see why though. So yeah, no.
Thanks to you, I now eat my Popeyes biscuits.
Facts. 'Cause
I
they
used to
definitely
throw
need
them
some
hoes
honey.
away.
You
Dry
definitely
ass
need
bitch.
honey for
Hey.
that.
I don't know more.
Amanda Nutt say she gonna check it out. She loved the honey is a natural healer. That exactly.
Yeah.
Honey is a goddamn natural healer. That is the biggest probably positive of that. The fact that you infused it with something that was already sought after. Because I was already a dude who was gonna buy raw honey.
I have a lot of cancer patients also who are pretty much buying jars off the jars, you know what I'm saying? And it's helping them a lot. And it makes me feel really good, you know, knowing that it's helping them.
Right.
That's another reason why I do it.
Awesome. Amanda. You naughty girl. You naughty girl.
Hey, Amanda, man. Yeah, that's good though. This is how a lot of people do like THC products. A lot of people have come to me. They'll talk about it, but in they want it. They'll be, hey man, I want it this way. I want to get it this way. A lot of people are gonna love it the honey way because you can eat it so many different. You can ingest it so many ways.
Itself.
Yeah, but you can put it on a regular Rice Krispie. That's your edible.
Drinks. He said a Rice
You can
Krispie.
literally put it
But I'm
on
saying because people be
toast.
talking about it on toast,
On
bro, and
toast.
oatmeal. You can make pretty much anything you want that you
All the
dabble
way
in
down
with
to
honey
your own cookies, your own
Honey
brownies.
bunches of
You just gotta substitute sugar
All
for
day,
it, you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
all day.
That's
Honey
the
nut
one.
Cheerios.
All day.
That's the one.
It's going
Get the
down.
regular ones and put the
For
honey
the
in
honey
there.
bunches of oats, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
It's going
Yeah.
down.
Already know.
I just got 2 new cereals.
You just put me on. Look, definitely.
I got shit to finish, so me and my daughters got our cereal review. I can't. Yeah, I will. Trust me, it's gonna be done. It's gonna be done. And then on top of that, Honey Slab is actually, and he informed me, it's close. They real close. So we shouldn't have to worry about actually getting our product because hell, we can get to it fast as we possibly need.
I wouldn't mind going to a honey farm. That should be
I
looking
want to
dope.
go to one.
I do want to see it, but I want us to do the show though. Like even for when we do the cruise, if we all go on the cruise and everything together, I do want us to kind of do the show from the cruise.
That would be live.
I think we can make that happen.
That would be
y'all.
Like a
live.
Zoom call, ain't shit but a Zoom call, right?
We would have to take the entire network with us.
Take the camera
But it's
instead of-
definitely possible where we could bring some of these lights with us and sit around maybe the pool,
I would need
something like that, and
Make it work.
make a
We can do
little,
it.
maybe bring a little folding table.
They even have
Sit
the
around.
note sections in some of them, so we could go to like two cabanas
I mean,
and
she
then sit
just
up there and
did.
talk.
So
And I was gonna answer that. I say it's a win
Oh,
because
shit.
look, my cup is empty, and I definitely
Oh,
put his honey in my wine, and I stood like I told him 9 out of 10. We here.
So you can put the honey in the wine.
Yes,
And
and I had a
wine.
red wine. I
wanna
had
try it now,
a,
so
in
I gotta
Hennessy.
try this.
I had a red
Hell, I wish they
Moscato,
wasn't gonna
Okay.
pitch this. I
I
sure
had a
put
red Moscato, and it
it in the
actually
whiskey, man. But as soon as I
red
do it, he'll
Moscato
call.
is kind of bitter, but
Yeah.
it's a little sweet. So when you add the honey to it, it takes the bitterness out of it, but it's still not too sweet.
That's dope.
It's a vibe.
Alright.
I told you I had to tell you because I'm
Feel
rocking
that.
with it, but it
Feel
does
that.
taste good in wine. If anybody was wondering,
Might just stop at the store on the way home. Shit.
and go ahead and try it. Look, I'm trying
I'm gonna have to.
try it.
Yeah, I never even heard about that doing it in a wine thing. Honey
I
and
just
wine.
tried it because that was what was in my cup today.
Huh?
Right on.
See, I'm a man with honey buns. You give me some honey buns, I'll make some
Yeah.
shit happen.
Mhm.
So I think I'm just gonna give me some honey buns.
Honey buns and honey.
Sounds good too, shit.
Honey buns and honey. I'm making another peanut butter and jelly
What I
sandwich.
actually really like to do is get a whole bunch of different kinds of fruit, throw it into a big old bowl.
And then you put your yeah, I've done that.
Yes.
I've done that. Yeah.
That right there with the movie night.
You remember when I went and picked up the mangoes, the fruit things I showed you? That's
It was
exactly what I
fun,
did.
yes.
That's
But
exactly what I
outside of
did.
that, I make my smoothies like that.
Oh yeah,
I
you can also
make raw
smoothies.
real fruit smoothies at work, and I put honey on it.
You
A
say
little bit of
it.
ice.
You do that dance too when you put
You know
the
what I'm
honey.
saying? I be having everybody at my job when I be looking for something random, I be giving them the flavors. And half the time the secret is the honey. Sweet fruit has its own natural sweetness,
Mhm.
but the honey just it do something
the
to the
secret's in
fruit
the
that
sauce.
make it pop, you know, like it's needed.
It makes love to it. You know what it
Secrets in the
is.
sauce.
Yeah.
It's all
Naturally.
natural.
I love that
Naturally.
about fruit because I'm a fruit eating person.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
addicted to fruit. I
Y'all out
can do
here
it.
eating and drinking beet juice.
Mangoes,
Yeah.
oh, yeah,
That
you
bee
know what
vomit,
I'm saying?
dog. It's bee vomit, to be honest.
Yeah, y'all out here eating and drinking.
But honey
bee
being so
vomit.
damn natural, that's I guess I told you that's a huge
Bee
positive.
juice.
The fact that honey is such a raw healer, it's like, damn, bro, you found the key product mixed with the next key product, bro. You done
Like I
created.
said, they've been doing this for thousands of years already. It's just that it takes an eye to do it. It takes a
It's almost like
you
rediscovering.
gotta know what you're doing. You gotta do your research. I did a lot of research before I can actually get it to perfection. And I mean, like I said, I've only been doing this about 2 years, but now I finally, am able to make different flavors and push it out the way I wanted to.
Bro, that's legit.
At a consistency that I needed.
Battlefield medicine.
Does that sound about right there?
Battlefield medicine.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah,
Battlefield medicine.
that's it.
Man, dude, I couldn't even think of, I know it's a whole lot. It's so much shit that I'm just like going through my head. Honey going so much goddamn, it could go with multiple recipes. Like, god
Well, not only
damn.
that, if you were to cut yourself, right?
Honey.
Yeah.
Put honey on it, naturally it'll heal. But with that, you'd be surprised on how much faster it'll heal with THC honey.
You should have gave that to the
And,
equalizer.
Wow.
And it goes straight to the bloodstream.
Equalizer.
Shut up.
Guys, you should have gave that to Denzel in the movie. He'd have rubbed that shit on his thigh. The equalizer with a whole nother goddamn movie. God damn, man. Truth be told, man, I was been blessed to pretty much have you on. This has been fun. I really hate that we gotta to go like this, but man, this has truly been fun with you.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't wanna leave.
Yeah, but I gotta go right now.
I'll be back before you know it.
There you go.
So,
You got 8 whole minutes to sum it up.
Oh, we still do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, we
Damn.
following the time right there, huh?
Yeah, I was looking at something
Right
else.
there.
Yeah, because I was on Malcolm energy with it. Oh, we was getting it. Malcolm, thank you for expanding us, Malcolm. As y'all see, they love us, so they give us the little extra time that we do this. Now, within 8 minutes, you generally
I got a question real quick.
there we go.
Sorry.
No, thank you, baby.
Question. What was the name of the treat that you let us try here today?
I call it a honey slab hive pop.
Honey
Honey
slab
slab
hot pop.
Yeah, because I try to get it to look more of the time when I have time. I
Honey
didn't
what?
have any at the moment when I wanted to bring them to y'all, so I quickly hurried up and made a batch. But I'll literally get a knife and shape it the way I want it to look like a honeycomb. Each and every one I've handcrafted myself,
Wow.
Damn.
Oh shit.
and
You
that's
should just leave them just like that.
you know what I'm saying. But
I got
no,
another
but
question.
it's about the art at the same time
yeah.
and what I want to give my customers, and
I got you.
it's supposed to look like a honey,
Yeah.
honey hive.
So when
Yeah.
you make those, do you have to make them in large batches? Of
Yes,
course?
because,
I figured. Okay.
If I do it as like 1 or 2 pops at a time, it's really not worth my time. You know what I'm saying?
But wait,
It takes
you
about
going
10
into like an
times
art
to really
process
do
with
that.
it.
Yeah.
And that's what I was getting into, the fact that he has to do multiple at a time. You're literally handcrafting every piece of merchandise and product that you are
Yeah.
selling.
Same with these. I'll tie a rope around them, put a bee pendant on it, tie the whole honey stick to it. You know what I'm saying? And each and every one takes time to put the labels on. You know what I'm saying? And I've probably made over 200 damn jars. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
Yeah, but that compared to carving candy, it's probably because you eat.
That's probably
He
all
eating the
day
shavings.
process.
That's why he doing it. He's sitting there eating all the shavings and shit.
there's always gonna be extras. So, yeah.
That's lit though that you thought to get that.
And they
creative
say don't
into
get
it.
high on your own supply.
Ooh, that's a lie. Please,
Yeah, a lot.
next slab showing us that.
A lot of customers that like a lot of new ideas, so you just gotta stay fresh with it. That's pretty much all it is.
Definitely.
I would use that pot for something like the way you gave it to me, because I guess it was still kind of raw on there. I would actually kind of stir it in something hot that I have.
Man,
Well, I mean, that's
you
the
took the idea out of
that's the
my
consistency.
head.
It actually stays. So if you were to like even keep it in the refrigerator and you come back and you want to eat it, the heat from your mouth would actually put it back at that consistency.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, I had
It's
that thought
like-
while I was eating it the whole
It's steamed
time.
The
meat.
whole time I'm sitting there like,
man, this
bro.
was, I could stir this in some tea and
It'd
just
be
sip it right
vibe.
now. Like, I'm really rocking with how this tastes, how
Oh yeah, so
I
I
was
put it in some
melting.
Sprite, bro. And
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
actually go into the Sprite. You'll get high
Yeah,
off of
yeah.
just drinking it.
Well, I got a 7-Up for that dude.
Yeah,
How much is this pop?
I finished mine.
Wait, how much are these jars
Oh,
again?
These pops go for $5 a piece. The
Uh-huh.
jars go for $20. For the regular classic, at the 600, that one's probably a $40 jar. I just mixed it up before I came over here too. These are going for 25 because they're flavors. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It takes a little extra to put the flavor in something
I
too.
need them boys out.
That's the one I had did last time.
I need that 1,000 milligrams.
Look at $20 jar, yeah, man.
Cause I mean, I would understand based on milligram percentage. I'm making sure because I had a 20 in here. Just wanted to see. I was gonna throw it at his heel, nigga. But nah, that quick jar. What a strawberry. What I had strawberry
Yeah, you had
cream.
strawberry cream last time, I'm sure.
You some bro. That shit was so goddamn good. Honestly, that was the first time I had to hide food from the kids. Cause if they ate that shit,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you told me that
man, bro, you talking about sleep for the day?
one. Jennifer.
I mean, you ever like usually you gotta run around like, man, these kids making all these goddamn noise. You ever have to? I don't hear a goddamn thing.
I don't hear that.
Hey, like what the fuck going on?
Too quiet.
Yeah, it's too goddamn quiet now. I'm gonna have to play with them lollipops a little bit more. Malcolm, how much time they leaving? Because I know you gave us 8.
3 more minutes.
Okay, 3. Well, I'm sorry, people. I don't want to cut y'all low, and it's just we generally done ran out because we be prepared for 2 hours. So, without further ado, y'all already know, man. It's been fun with y'all. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all checked in with us, man. And this is the OG of Double G, your boy Big Dog Joker checking in.
It's your boy King J.
And of course, it's your girl Courtney D tapping out for the evening. And I want to say thank you to our guest, Honey Slab Creations.
Honey Slab in the building. Let's get make some claps, man. He done got us all lifted and gave us some honey sticks and all of that, candy and all of that, man. It's been fun with you, dog. Hey, thank you for chiming in with us. Guess y'all, thank y'all. We tune in every Thursday between 7 to 9. Find us on all social media platforms, well, Facebook and Instagram at What Up Radio 100. At What Up Radio 100. That's exactly where you find us. Come chill with us every goddamn Thursday. You thought it was a game.
So we turned it into a game.
What up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, see y'all next Thursday, man. It's been fun.
We have been with Honey Slab Creations for the last 2 hours on the What Up Radio show, and we've also talked about addictions. If you tuned in late, all you got to do is hit the replay button after we go off the live video. It was very entertaining. We talked a lot about addiction. Whatever your addiction is, if you have one, if your loved one have one, you'll find this interview very, very entertaining. And you'll also find Honey Slab Creations, not only on IG, but you'll also find their products very satisfying. Very satisfying.
Amen.
They've got all different kinds of flavors. 3 flavors?
No, I mean, we got about 6 right now.
6 flavors. 6 flavors. Y'all go give him a follow on Honey Slab Creations on IG. This was very entertaining tonight. We want y'all to patronize this small business. Y'all know what we're about at Real Talk 100 Radio. And What Up Radio? There's no crab in the bucket shit going on here. We're all about getting all the crabs out of the bucket. Helping other crabs out of the bucket as we get out ourselves. So that's what it's about here. Y'all tune in every Thursday night, like Smoker already said, every Thursday night from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Entertaining every week. Every week. Entertaining conversation, enlightening conversation, a lot of mental health talk. Anyway, we're out of here for tonight. Y'all keep it locked to Real Talk 100 Radio till 6 a.m. in the morning. It's all about independent and underground music on Real Talk 100 Radio. Good night.
Man. The honey. I think the hot honey really might be my new favorite. Like,